Want to go? All right, hold it here.
Okay, hold it here.
Like comfortable. Are you comfortable holding the knife?
No,
But you got a good skill there.
because
All right.
I'm literally...
You're learning. You're learning.
It's called learning, guys. You have to always try. I always tell my students that, you know, you just have to try. That's all that matters.
Now take some cilantro
Can I
and sprinkle it over the top.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't work. Oh, that's how the knife works.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to go like that and it doesn't.
No, it doesn't go. You rock
And now
chop
we
it.
sprinkle it.
Okay, now sprinkle it all over.
One second. Guys, this is my new talent. It's called salt sprinkling. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
but it looks
Sprinkle it
beautiful
around.
like that. It looks
Like-
beautiful.
All over, all
All
over.
over. All over.
Right? Because if you've got a big piece, you just break it up. Now we're going to add peanuts. Remember, there's a lot of peanuts in Thailand.
Yes. And that
Okay.
brings a very, very good flavor.
Peanuts. And you squeeze a little bit of fresh lime.
That's amazing.
There's a lot of lime in Thai food.
That is
And then what I do is I just kind of like leave the lime in the
For decorative purposes?
decorative
or for-
purposes and a little
for
bit
flavor.
flavor. There you go. All right, so let's grab a bowl. Let's plate this up and we can tuck into it.
Let's do that.
Let's eat.
Let's eat. Go.
So good. Sadie, can you
I'm
speak?
fainting from how good it. Whoa! Like
What,
this.
take you back to
Seriously
Thailand?
speaking, I'm actually goodbye. I'm in Thailand. Okay, I came back from Thailand. I ran out of pad thai, and I just need to take the whole thing. Goodbye, Naomi. Thanks for having me on the show.
Bye, Shandy. Thanks for coming on the show, Nasiatava. For more recipes like this, go to kosher.com.
Are
lot
we
of
using
lime.
coconut?
No.
We both love to.
Trouble! Okay.
The blooper reel. This is gonna be the whole blooper reel. Shandy's smoothing her hair up. Over and over.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know there's actually a
Yeah. This is making great,
You know
great
that you're-
bloopers.
Great bloopers. Okay. Between this and the hair, we're good. Okay. But I used it. I got it. I figured out how to
Okay,
use it.
ready?
G'day, New York City! And all the way from London, England.
And Sydney, Australia,
Welcome, Dobby Baum.
and Naomi Nachman.
Oh, finally, I get you on the set. Welcome, Dobby. And what are we going to
you.
make today?
Dobby's chicken and potatoes.
Oh, I can't wait. Let's get cooking. Hi, I'm Naomi Nachman. And this is Sunny Side Up. Dobby, I'm so happy to have you on the show. It's been something I've had tried to get you for a while, and its
Years.
timing has just worked out
I'm so
perfectly. Tell me what's first.
So first we have to put the onions and the frozen garlic cubes.
Frozen garlic cubes. Where do we keep frozen garlic cubes? We keep them in the freezer.
Oh yes.
Cut.
Okay.
And we're back with the garlic. Okay,
Okay.
I love frozen garlic cubes.
Like to eat them by themselves?
No. I probably could smash that on some bread, but I love how convenient and easy
I
they are.
know. Because I'm not a chef, right? So in my recipe you have frozen garlic cubes.
Right, but I am a chef and I love the frozen garlic cubes. Nothing like a good cheap.
Okay, good to
Nothing
know.
like the fresh, but these
Okay.
are Hashem's next best thing. Okay,
Amazing. So layer all the onions at the
In-
bottom of the
oven
pan.
to tableware. Like use an oven to tableware dish or pan, disposable.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
all right.
So, and then we put 2 garlic cubes. It doesn't really matter where it is because the flavor will seep in anyway.
Okay.
So,
2 or as many as you like.
yeah,
Do you
exactly.
like it more garlicky?
Then we put the oil in. A third
Okay.
of a cup.
This is a third of a cup of
Yeah.
extra virgin olive oil.
Yes.
Always yummy. I love it. Okay.
Okay.
Just going to mix
Okay.
that around. You always want things evenly cooked.
Yeah, you want
so
the
you
oil
just
to
mix
get
it around
everywhere, exactly.
and smush that garlic once it's defrosted a little bit.
Then we are gonna put the chicken on top of the onions. The
Just place it
4
on top
chicken
like
legs,
that?
Just place it on top.
Okay, I love the simpleness
It's
and
very
of this
it's,
dish.
It's all in one pan. So like you can do this for a dinner like now in the winter when it's like cold.
and it's
just,
easy.
like,
and you're like a really busy mum. You've got
yeah.
you're an entertainer.
You do
I
women's
teach
performances and
voice
you teach
lessons
voice
every day.
lessons. Do you think you could give me a voice lesson?
So I could give you a voice tip today about voice lessons.
So I need a voice tip. Give me a
Okay.
voice tip while I
Okay.
put the chicken on.
Okay, a voice tip. Let's say when you're trying to
'Cause I talk a lot.
project your voice really loud.
Like when I want to,
Yeah, and do you sometimes feel like suddenly it's like
yeah,
Yeah.
I want to clear my throat.
exactly. So before you use a very loud voice, just take a really deep breath in from like your rib cage.
Like
So-
that?
No, so like shoulders down.
Okay, shoulders down.
You put your hand by your waist.
My hand by my waist.
Feel the air going into your waist and you take a deep breath. And then now you can scream.
Clean your room! Is that okay?
So you could really project your voice. Like you could go louder than that. And then you won't feel that because you're taking that good
Okay.
deep breath.
Good to know, good
Yeah.
to know. I'm glad I'm sure my kids are very happy that I had a vocal lesson with you today. I'm not really a singer, I'm more of a screamer.
Right, so do you know sometimes people like ask me like, oh, so could you teach my daughter like how to sing in one lesson? I'm like, you can't teach someone in one day. Like voice lessons, you see progress, minimum 6 months you have to give yourself. It's really a
Really?
slow process, yeah.
I wish I could sing.
You could,
I've
by the
always
way,
admired all the
you
female
sing on
singers.
tune, which is a big deal.
We
You sing
sang
on
off
pitch.
camera. We sang off camera. I can
Naomi
sing
sings on pitch. And not a lot of people have perfect pitch, even good singers.
I don't have perfect pitch, but I know I can.
Yeah.
I can sing up in the kumsitz. You know?
Yeah, no, really.
What do I?
If you
put on?
ever want to become a singer in another lifetime.
I'm more of an eater. That's how I use my mouth. I eat. Okay.
Okay.
What's next?
Now we are going to put the potatoes.
All right.
So
Potatoes.
we
Okay.
have one sweet potato cube, and then
So peeled and cubed goes in.
yeah, you can. So you like spread it out like evenly, however you want to. You know, you could
And
decide.
this recipe, you know, even though we're showing 4, this can be easily doubled for a bigger family.
For sure.
Or
Yeah,
even
see,
tripled.
My family is a family of 4. I have 2 kids, so that's why I made the recipe for 4 chicken legs.
Right, because this can go for 4.
Yeah. Or even
8.
if your family are not big eaters, you can even have it for more than 4 people.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
and then
so-
we're gonna take the regular potatoes.
Okay.
I usually use 2, but you can use 3 if you like more potatoes. It's totally
This is-
up to you.
This is a brand new knife. I love it. So
Oh, wow, it's
you
sharp.
see, it's going right. Did you see
Yeah.
how that went through the potatoes?
That's
okay.
scary. I come from a Hungarian family, so most of the food that I grew up with is like traditional food. Like, you know,
What's traditional?
European traditional food, like just the paprika powder and the onion powder.
We once made chicken paprikash right here on kosher.com.
Yeah, see, like just oil. Like you don't think about diets. You just
Oil, salt,
yeah, you make
flavor.
it with a
It's
chicken
flavor
with a chicken
and-
fat
and love.
and it's hearty.
Right.
Yeah,
Hearty.
It's hearty.
I know, I'm making fun of your accent, but I've got one too. What do the Americans? That we have accents. To each other, we don't have accents.
I know.
Right? Even though you're British and I'm Aussie.
But I feel at home when I talk to you.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, because it's more
Yeah.
common. We have a lot
People
of common
tell
words
me all the time,
also.
"Are you from Australia?" And I'm like, you know what? It's a compliment.
Right. Well, people ask me if I'm British, and I'll say, no.
I've never been to Australia.
Oh, okay.
Actually.
I've been to England a bunch. We'll have to. I'm sure they
I
would
know.
love you
No,
to
it's
come.
on my bucket list because
Every place should
Yeah.
be on your bucket list, but Sydney's really
yeah.
beautiful.
I mean, yeah.
Sometimes
I need to
we
do a
have
concert
Sydney in
there
the-
one day.
Sometimes we have Sydney in the background.
Oh, that's
okay, so now we've got our chicken
Okay.
in and our pan.
Potatoes. Okay.
And
now
the
the
potatoes.
spices.
Okay,
You can choose whatever order you want to put it.
Okay,
It is
so
really no difference.
we're going to start off with some salt. Okay, salt and is it garlic powder, onion powder?
Garlic powder, onion powder, paprika,
This is
and
something
black
I
pepper.
make. My kids have something like this. They call it pink chicken.
So I like to put a lot of garlic powder, onion powder, and
So
like,
wait,
specifically.
so I should add more.
Yeah, I like to put a lot because it comes out like really flavorful and juicy.
Okay. We call this pink chicken in my house, something
Why
very
pink?
similar
Let me
because
hear.
the paprika makes it pink. And I have a house
okay.
of daughters, so only girls, and they love.
You only want to eat pink when
They
you
love
go.
pink, everything
Yeah,
pink.
yeah.
See, I'm wearing pink.
I love
Okay.
that. Okay.
Paprika.
Paprika.
For the
So
Hungarian
paprika doesn't have
accent.
to be so much, actually. It's more the garlic.
colour.
Yeah, it's more the garlic powder and the onion powder. I like the flavor if I put a lot.
Am
of
I
that.
supposed to put it on the veggies as well?
Yes. Also on the potatoes.
I missed. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's
It's
go
like
back.
a one-pan dish. It's like the whole.
Okay. So everything gets. I'm just going to take a bit more of each.
Yeah.
And just go back and get those potatoes.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of what do they? Shisaran in Yiddish.
Shisaran, we say in London.
In London, okay. And black
Okay,
pepper.
black pepper. So I don't love a lot of black pepper, so
Just a
I
little
only
bit.
put a little bit. But you know, you could do what you want.
You do you.
You do you. But my way is I just
little
a
bit.
little sprinkle and it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Now.
And now we put the wine. So if you don't want to use wine, you can use water instead.
Oh, but this is really good cooking wine. This really just when you use like the Tuscanini cooking wine, it just
it's
adds
the flavor.
a lot of flavor. And this is
Exactly.
actually from the Piedmont area in Italy, and I've been there, and it has got fantastic terroir and climate and taste of the climate.
Wow.
And it's so
Yum.
good. I've gone truffle hunting there. I went to
Yum.
a hazelnut farm there. It's just a fabulous
I
region
love that.
for
I like
agriculture.
using wine for sure because it's just the flavor, the whole.
I went to, of course, a winery there, but they have really good agriculture there.
I love that.
Just like this.
So it's like use like a whole cup. You
You
want it. The point of this dish is you want it to be really juicy chicken. You don't want it to be like dry and like
Right.
you can barely scrape it off your fork.
Well, the one thing about bottoms is they really hold their moisture and flavour. I find that tops, I know that a lot of people are, you team tops or team bottoms, or what do they say, white or dark? I feel that bottoms also just, they're so durable and you can't really ruin them.
Right.
So should I just put a bit more spices on top?
Yeah.
Because I moved it, I doused it in that white wine.
Yeah. So the story really behind this recipe is that
I love a good story behind the
Sure,
recipe.
yeah, there's a story. Like, why did I make my own recipe? Is because I use cookbooks all the time. By the way, I make Naomi's challah every single week.
Oh yeah!
Every week, without
Perfect
fail,
flavours.
I make your challah.
Thank
my
you.
husband loves it.
Okay, I'm just taking the spoon, I'm just
Okay, so
giving
basically,
it a bit of a toss, making
yeah,
sure
amazing.
everything's
Just make sure
well
that all
coated.
the
And,
flavor.
and this is what I do when I make a similar kind of spice rub like this. I just want to make sure it's
Yeah,
evenly coated, so when it comes out, it looks evenly pretty.
right. I would put even more wine.
Go for it, Docs.
Yeah, I would
It's your
do that.
recipe, love.
I would put a lot more because my husband likes when the chicken like melts off the bone and you
Oh.
don't have to work too hard to take that piece of chicken off it. Also my kids, they'll
Yeah.
get annoyed if it's like, it's not coming off. So I've tried a lot of chicken recipes I'm married now for 9 years almost. And I've tried a lot of chicken recipes, but every time I've tried like from these old cookbooks or whatever, it just doesn't come out juicy enough because they tell me usually to bake it for like 1 hour and it's just doesn't get
No, you need
soft
chicken
enough.
on the bone.
So that's
how long do we cook this for?
I made it that you cook it on 450 covered for an hour and then you cook it for another hour on 375. I know, you're freaking out.
This is a new one for me too.
I know, you're
450 covered 1 hour.
And keep it covered for another hour on 375. I know you're freaking out, but trust me, people that have
I
eaten
cannot wait to try this
people
recipe.
that have tasted my chicken, guess, they're like, yum. Why is it so soft? Why is it so good?
Okay, you're breaking my rule of thumb.
I know.
I like
Look,
that.
I'm not a chef, and that's why I can break rules.
So now we're covering it.
And I just like to add the potatoes because if you're giving chicken to your kids, let them have some carbs as well. I mean, a one-pan dinner.
I love potatoes. Potatoes, no
Yum.
rice. I don't do rice. We do potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay, into the oven it goes.
Into the oven it goes.
450, 1 hour.
450, 1 hour.
Let's
and
go.
then
You can open the
375.
door for me.
Okay.
The kitchen smells amazing. Now, let's go get it out. I'm so hungry. Can someone shut the oven door, please? Thank you. Okay, so we had this covered the whole time, but we lowered the temperature. It started off at 450 for 1 hour,
And then
covered, and then we lowered it to
375.
375, still covered.
Still covered.
And that's how it retains all its juices.
I want the juice to stay in. Like I'm a science geek and I know like evaporation. So I need it to condense and stay inside.
Okay, here we go. It's dripping with some of the juices and some potato and the onion. Oh my gosh, I love
Yeah,
that
the onions and the potatoes. A variety of sweet potato and regular potato.
All right.
By the way, do you know I had stage fright today?
Why on earth would you have stage fright?
Because I'm weird like that, and I only don't have stage fright when I'm on a stage with thousands of people. But when I'm in like a small room with a few cameras, I get really nervous.
Oh, well, just to let you know, we have thousands of people watching across the globe. on
Okay, that
pressure.com.
makes me feel better.
They're just not in the room right now, but we have, Baruch Hashem, an amazing sunny side up audience on all our amazing shows.
I love that.
All right, we're digging in here. We've got a little bit of everything on our plate here.
Get some chicken.
I've got a little chick. See how it falls off the bone?
Yeah.
No knife. No knife required. Maybe that should be the name of the chicken. The Tailbon.
okay.
L'chaim.
Wow.
But that's not normal. You blew my mind with the way you cook with the chicken temperature. Unreal.
Thank
Fantastic
you. I was
recipe.
nervous. I'm like, I'm cooking in front of someone famous.
You famous. Guys, this is amazing. If you want, you can throw in some beautiful garnish on top. This was a fabulous recipe. Thank you so much for joining us, Dobby.
Thank
It
you.
was a pleasure to have you here. And for recipes and more like this, go to...
Kosher.com. Thank you.
Welcome to another episode of Baruch Hashem Shabbos right here on Kosher.com. This is my sister Frumi, one of my favorite sisters. She is a shlucha of the Lubavitcher Rebbe in California. She runs a Chabad house. She's always busy cooking for 20, 30, 40, 50 people. Today she's going to prepare, or more. Today she's going to prepare a fish soup. This is what she prepares for her guests when she has a large crowd.
For Yom Tov, I started this when Yom Tov was 3 nights.
Yeah.
So the second night of Yom Tov, instead, everyone's so full already.
Yeah.
So we make the fish soup so you don't have to eat fish and soup. It's also great for after a fast. Like, this is our favorite meal for after the
That
fast.
sounds great. I like
So,
that already.
yes.
If you have a good challah.
Yeah, that's
Of
it.
course.
All you need is fish soup and challah for after a fast.
And that's it, and then
That's
you're done.
it, yes.
Okay, so let's start. What do we
Yes.
do?
Okay, we just put a little oil, not a lot, a little bit.
This
just
is a
to
quarter
coat-
cup. You just-
No, don't
what,
put the whole thing
half
in.
of that?
Half of that.
Half of a
Okay,
quarter
that's
cup.
it. Once it's heated up, just add the onions.
So we definitely have a lot of vegetables here because we want to have a nice vegetable base. I think she says she's going to blend this. I think that's what she
We
said.
blend it. I also use this a lot of times. I just take a blended soup out of my freezer. If you have extra vegetable soup, just blend it up, put it in your freezer, and then you're ready. Like half the meal is ready.
Because
in
you have
time.
your vegetable base.
You
Basically,
have the
we're trying to
vegetable
do a vegetable soup base.
That's it.
There we go.
Okay,
This is
once
leek.
the onions are brown, we add in the leek.
It's not brown yet.
No one knows.
Oh, no one knows. Okay. Okay, good. Once the onions are brown, no one knows. Then we add the leek. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
You let the leek soften. Leek really gives everything an amazing flavor. I love leek. Whenever I shop, leek and mushrooms are always on my list.
Yeah, so the funny part is whenever I go to visit my sister in LA, she doesn't shop like us in supermarkets when it comes to vegetables. Out there in LA, they have the farmers markets. She gets fresh. She took me once. It is fascinating. You see people that have their own farms or whatever, and they just bring their vegetables. You want carrots? Go right ahead. And they bring their own vegetables, and they sell their fresh vegetables, and that's where my sister shops. Her food is so much better. She gets just fresh farmers market
Yeah.
vegetables.
I shop all week for Shabbos. It starts on Sunday,
And then
I start cooking on Wednesday. So we're busy all week with Shabbos.
that's your squash.
Okay,
And then she likes to add a jalapeno because
just one jalapeno. Now, if you really don't like spice, take out the seeds, but it doesn't add that much spice. It just gives a little kick because you have a big pot of soup over here.
here we go.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. So we're gonna not use the whole salt, I think, because we're gonna need some of the salt for for the
A little
fish.
more salt.
A little more salt?
We can add salt. We can get
Actually,
more
we
salt.
can get more salt. We own more salt over
Salt is, you need salt in a soup.
here. Yeah, that's true.
And then you taste it and you add more salt if it
Always
needs
add a
salt.
little more.
Yes.
Okay, so let me put this at the side.
Now after it's all softened, we're gonna add water to it and then cook it for, I don't know, about an hour.
So here we are. Our vegetables are
They're
sauteed. We added some water because we want to blend it, right?
Yep.
So we need a blender. Anybody blender?
Well, here it is.
All right.
Should I blend it?
You blend it. Have
This
fun.
is actually the best appliance. If you don't have a hand blender, please buy one. There's
You gotta
nothing
do
like it.
hold
Both?
both,
This
yeah.
and this at the same time? Huh?
Yeah, because in Lakewood we don't trust people with blenders.
My hand blender is just in one button for it. I think this is good.
Okay.
Okay, you blend it until there's no pieces. It's nice and smooth and creamy and delicious.
So what's next?
Okay, so if I am making it for Yantiv and I want to make it in advance, this is the part that I freeze. I put in
Okay.
containers, I freeze it.
As is, right
As
now.
is, just right now. Then, when I want to cook it, we take it out of the freezer and we add in the stock.
You add chicken stock. This is a fake chicken stock. It's not a real chicken stock. This is
Chickenless chicken stock.
Chickenless chicken stock. You can buy
can-
those in the cartons in the supermarket.
You can make your own too.
You can make your own too. That's exactly. Just add the whole thing.
Add the whole thing. Yeah, why not? Add the whole thing. Then we're going to put in 2 of the Tuscanini tomato sauce.
Yeah. The reason
that
we
will
use
make it-
Tuscanini, you know why? Because it's good.
Yes.
For me, I'm gonna put a little water in here and mix it
Yeah,
up.
for
because-
sure. You have to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't waste. We don't waste anything.
No about that. Mommy,
No baltashkas.
Mommy taught us that.
Yeah, no baltashkas.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna
We have the
add
same mother. No baltashkas. You guys know Bobby Weiss?
no
No
baltashkas.
baltashkas over here.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna squeeze in. Do we need to know how much we put in?
Just give a kvetch. I'll tell
Yeah,
you how much.
squeeze it in.
So that's
Okay.
like a tablespoon of
tomato paste.
Tuscanini tomato paste. We're gonna dice up these vegetables because we want a little chunks in the soup as well. So,
I usually make it very chunky, but if you want to dice it finer, you could do that. I know you like to dice fine.
Yeah, I like to
there
dice
you go.
those. Yeah.
I just do it faster and I chunk it. Also, I forgot the celery, but I think we got some here.
Oh, you forgot the celery?
Got
Also
the celery. Here's the
Okay,
celery.
here we go.
Okay.
One of the issues I have with my sister when she slices that I can't watch when she slices is that she's a lefty.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I'm always scared that she's gonna hurt herself. Like, how do you slice like this? How do you do it for me?
Should I show you?
No, yeah, show me. How do you dice?
There you go.
Okay, and now let me show you how righty slice. Look at this, right? And you want to see how righty slice? Look,
Much faster.
look. Kacha.
I know. He's much faster than me. I might be a better cook than him, but he's a better dicer than me.
Better cook? She's my Rebbe. She taught me how to cook. Every time I want to know what to do for Shabbos or like
Yeah.
something interesting, you know who I call? My Rebbe, my sister.
I'm sticking them, okay?
Stick in the carrot.
carrots you want it to be cooked,
Yeah.
but the rest, this is fine. It cooks very fast.
Yeah.
You're the professional chef. I'm just the cook.
No, you're the professional chef. Ik ben een kecher.
Die we stak krijgen?
Ja,
Eerst van
lekker.
Okay. I salt the fish before I add it to the pot. Now, 2 things. First of all, I only use salmon. It's not such a fishy fish, but Yossi decided he wants to add in halibut and what's that?
Sea bass.
Sea bass, but I wouldn't put it in because it makes it more fishy. It should be boiling when you put it in, so the soup is boiling. And you don't want to overcook the fish because then it gets rubbery.
There you go.
We're also going to add in this. Oh, I forgot. Okay. I forgot about the camera.
You're looking at me. I know. I'm very careful what you have with the camera.
Okay, so I'm putting in a little bit of the white fish also.
You
even though-
put in whatever you
even though
want.
you don't
This
like
is
it.
your fish. Yeah.
No, it's your recipe.
This is your fish
It's
soup.
starting to look so good.
Yeah, it looks delicious. I also add in kale at this point.
Right now, or you want it to start boiling first?
Well, you added the fish before it started boiling.
Oh, okay, so let's do this. We cheated for the camera, okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so let's go. Okay, go ahead. Go with the kale. Go ahead with the kale.
Okay, we add in some kale. Just gives it a nice green color.
Want me to
Chop
cut
it up.
down?
Chop it up. Yeah, chop it up and we add it in. And also cilantro. Parsley. Cilantro gives this an amazing flavor. You don't have to put in parsley, but cilantro is super important. Now, I know some people don't like cilantro, so for those people, don't put in cilantro.
My sister Esty actually.
Yeah, she doesn't like cilantro.
She says it tastes like soap.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna let this come to a boil. We're gonna let this cook for around 7 to 10 minutes.
Just check it. Look at it. Look at the salmon and
that
the
looks
halibut.
so good.
And see if it's cooked. That's it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Excellent. Here we are with Rabbi Wolf. This is my Schwager. In Lakewood, a Schwager is a choshev Sache. Rabbi Wolf is the rabbi of Mayan Yisrael Hasidic Center in LA. He is a shliach as well of the Lubavitcher Rebbe in LA. And he is a professional taster. Not only is he a professional taster, he knows also when Mashiach comes, we're going to eat the Leviathan. Is it possible the Leviathan, what we're going to eat, is going to be in a soup, Rabbi Wolf?
Oh, so first of all, our house is Mashiach all the time. So whenever my holy Rebbitzin makes fish, it is Leviathan.
It is Leviathan.
It is already Leviathan. From Los Angeles to Lakewood. Lakewood is the Ir HaTorah. So the ones who learn Torah, we know from the story of Rabbi Akiva, are like the fish in the water. But water, naturally, it could be a little, the nature of water is cold. So that's the whole idea of making a fish soup, is to warm it up. That's where the Hasidus comes in.
There we go.
We want to warm up the fish, and we turn it into Leviathan. Leviathan means attached. And we know there's no higher attachment like being attached to Hashem through learning Torah.
So there you go.
So that's the idea of the fish soup.
In Lakewood.
In Lakewood, being the Leviathan. That's what it is.
There we go.
And now we're
It's
ready.
beautiful.
Are we ready for the taste?
We're ready for
Okay, so
the
Rabbi Wolf, you know how the soup is supposed to taste. Tell me if the Rebbitzin did a good job.
The level of this in Lakewood is going to be
Yeah,
different level.
it's actually beautiful salmon.
Taste it for me. Let me know how it is. In the meantime,
This is excellent.
It's good. And the fish is cooked, by the way. You could even eat it.
Wow. It is taka good.
yeah, let me taste
Really good. I could eat a bowl now. Taste the fish. Taste
Oh,
the
is this
fish. Because the
good?
fish is perfect now. Now, this is how the fish has to be. Not rubbery.
Not overcooked.
Not overcooked. Just done. It's also really good as leftovers. Even when you reheat it,
This
it's
is
still
so
good.
good. Rabbi Wolf, I really think also, when Mashiach comes, we're going to say, you can eat the sharabar. That's going to be for another episode.
Yeah.
We're going to eat the Leviathan. That's going to be right here. And it's big possibility it's going to be in a fish soup, just like Rabbi Wolf said. And one of the most important things that we're going to have is going to be yayin. Now, what kind of yayin do you
Only
think
a
is going to
Herzog
be?
yayin.
It's only going to be a Herzog yayin.
Sure, there's no question. Let's see, we'll make a l'chaim together.
Here we go.
I'm getting hungry.
L'chaim, l'chaim, levrachim.
L'chaim.
Rabbi, from me, you want a little l'chaim before you finish your soup, or here, take some l'chaim. Wow. From all my episodes that I've done, this is probably one of my best ones. From me, you killed it. You got it all the way from LA. We have a Chabad house, Rebbitzin, in the house, in the studio, kosher.com. Come on.
That's
What
it.
else can we do? How come we can chop a pencil? I did it, 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 hi! Hey! Shkoyach until next episode. We'll see you later, Mashiach now. Welcome to Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Hashem's Shabbos.
Tree lines! Famous Scranton. Today we're going for a trip. We're going to David Elliott. This is going to be a fun trip. Chickens! Chicken! Chickens! Okay, so here we go for another episode right here on Kosher.com with the one and only David Elliott chicken.
Welcome to David Elliott.
So I was invited to check out the David Elliott processing plant. Let me start off. This is a 3-generation family-owned business. Now these guys live in Scranton, Pennsylvania. First of all, they're out-of-towners. Let's start right there. Out-of-town people are just nice people. This is the grandfather that started this chicken plant during the Second World War. We heard stories about the grandfather. Tears in my eyes.
When the Satmar Rebbe, Zchus Yalgan Elenu, passed away, we had a sheikh who used to shepherd Cornish hens for the Ali Kehillah. Herschel Weiss was a sheikh who would come for Ali Shchita, and one Cholamoid Pesach, there was a minyan kept going in the Satmar Rebbe's house for the Rebbitzin. They would daven Yontif Cholamoid in the house and during the week, and they would have a minyan in the house just to facilitate the Rebbitzin, keep her part of the community. After minyan over, Herschel Weiss was visiting with the Rebbitzin in the kitchen, and she was having a black coffee. And he said to her, "But the Rebbitzin likes milk in her coffee. Why isn't she drinking milk in the coffee?" She says, "I can't get milk with a Chol Yisrael Pesach that I'm comfortable with. It's been many years since I had milk, but I used to get from a farm in Pennsylvania." Herschel Weiss says, "Rebbitzin, don't drink the coffee, I'll be right back." They had chefed it a week before for Ali, and he had taken a couple of quarts of milk back, Chol Yisrael milk, back to Monroe for his own use. He ran home, got a bottle of milk, and took it back to the Rebbitzin. So, this is the milk I remember. So, Herschel Weiss said to her, "It's coming from the same farm that you remember."
This is a small operation. They're the only ones that even do rock Cornish hens. This is because they're small, family-owned. They can get this done. I prepared over here some Cornish hens. Add a little bit of parsley for color. Now, if you're going to do this for Rosh Hashanah, you can do this for any time of the year, but especially for Rosh Hashanah, here we have just another simon, which is a little bit of pomegranates, and just a little bit of lemon zest. Very simple, but tons of flavor. I don't know how to say this. This is like the prime, you know when you have like prime USDA beef? This is the prime USDA chicken. This little chicken right here, this little bird. Let me show you what's gonna happen. From when we showed up to their plant in Scranton, Pennsylvania, the chickens were out there, they were all treated humanely. There were fans outside, blowing on them, giving them air. We saw the whole shchita process with the ehrliche Schachten. We saw the salting process. We saw the cleaning process. We watched them package it. Full of mashgichim, heimishing a lot, a machaya, krasl de gapayas. The family took pride on what they were showing me, and that's what I like when it comes to a product. 3 generations taking care of chickens, kosher chickens, ehrliche Schachten. That's something you can't beat. The place was nice, clean, it smelled good. And for me to prepare something like this for Rosh Hashanah is an honor. So after this beautiful tour, David Elliott, let me show you how to prepare this beautiful dish. I am going personally to prepare this for Rosh Hashanah. I hope you will too. This is like an all-in-one dish. Carrot simas. We have some dates, which is part of the Shivas Haminim. We put some pomegranates on the top, which is part of the Shivas Haminim. We have some honey, and we have some date syrup. I believe this is Ceylon. First things first, I have a whole head of garlic. One of the things I hate most is peeling garlic. I usually buy the peeled garlic. This time I'm going to use a whole head. It's probably more flavorful. Right in half. With the peel and everything. Boom. I'm going to put it in a bag. I love to use these bags. Fresh thyme. Just picked this around 5 minutes ago. Smells delicious. Here's my garlic, straight down. That's the first thing. Then we're gonna take our carrots. I got the mini baby carrots. I think they look better on camera. Right down here. Yoitze, the mitzvah of tzimis. Here we have some honey. Azoi, kacha, honey. Okay, let's leave some honey for later. Then we have some of this date syrup. Dates is part of the Shivas Aminim. How can you not? For the Shashuna. Kacha. Right, just like that. Here we go with the David Elliott chicken. Beautiful little rock Cornish hens. Big bowl. I'm gonna add rice to this bowl. I'm gonna add my mushrooms, diced onions, scallions, chickpeas, some olives. Shivas Aminim again. Boom, right there. Here's my spices, okay? Beautiful. Let me show you what we did. Chicken. Okay, these are the beautiful Cornish hens from David Elliott. So we're stuffing the chicken. This is the most fun part. Always wings on the front. Stuffing goes in the back. And then we do 6. I'm going to do 6 Cornish hens. I love this chicken. Always, it's so clean. So we got the Cornish hens right in here. Then I'm going to take the rest of this mixture. Beautiful. This is great stuff. Chavra, I'm done. These are my dates. Give a little sweetness. Look over the Rosh Hashanah. Little dates. Now, these are my spices that I used to spice my whole rice stuffing. I'm going to take the whole thing, make a shtickle as a spice rub out of it, and we're going to sprinkle this all over the chicken. I'm going to add a little bit of chicken stock just because I need a little bit of liquid to be able to cook the rice. Azoi, kacha, beautiful. Now, of course, it is Rosh Hashanah after all. We're going to take the rest of the honey, little date syrup. Now, you put this in the oven 3 hours. You're just going to get this beautiful roasted chicken that you're going to take out. You're going to want to serve for your guests, for yourself. L'Kuvad Yom Tov, David Elliott, kosher.com, Yossi Weiss. Thank you for watching my show. I am done. Come on, guys, let's go into the freezer. It's getting cold in here. Freezing in here. Woohoo!
The employees in the light blue shirts are the clay coded, the kashrut staff. Welcome in Moshika.
Any extra feathers, do one last check, and then they go in the box ready to go.
Anybody want the fried chicken? Get out chicken. 5 minutes to be fried chicken. It's a good-looking bird. It's a good-looking bird, what I mean. Hi, Ma.
So I picked a good hat?
Oi, das, da geht der Hit, Ma.
Just about putting it out.
Ist das scheine Hit, Ma? When you get that hat? Du weißt, when you came to pick me up from school mit der Hit, ich bin sehr geschämt. Anyway, Mami, gib a kick. So, how do I do?
Yes.
Ich habe gemacht den falschen Fisch, ich delicious. Ich habe es mit Matze und ich habe gebrochen. Ich habe zugelegt ein bisschen frische Moeder, weil ich habe da liebe Moeder. Ich habe lieber die Zippendicke, ich habe es nicht rein doen. It's delicious. It's yum. But also,
Yeah.
I have borscht over here.
Wow, wow.
I never drank borscht in my life. And I know you'll be happy to see that I drink borscht.
Is it good?
I don't know, let me tell you, let me show you.
It's healthy.
Ma, this is the first time in my entire life that I'm drinking borscht. There's a chance, the possibility that this is the last time as well. My guy wir machen falsche Fish. Now, this falsche fish is my mama's recipe. 1.5 pounds of ground chicken, 1.5 pounds of ground turkey, and 1.5 pounds of ground veal. Wie zit ik met veal in Jiddisch? Weiß ich. Rinderfleisch? Weiß ich. Jetzt gehen wir das zusammenmischen, also in einer Bowl. Und nachdem gehe ich nehmen die alle Vegetables, ich gehe das blenden, alles geht da reingehen. Du, falsche Fisch. Jetzt gehe ich heranlegen die Eier. 4 Eier. Falsche Fisch. Ich habe aufgewachsen, aber gehabt nur falsche Fisch. Nachdem wir umgehen mit dem Fisch, weil, weißt du. Und jetzt gehen wir arbeiten extra, das legen in the bag, du. So what this guy with you next is we're gonna dice up an onion. Gehen wir nehmen ein Carrot, ein Squash. Ich habe noch keine Ahnung, wie man so Carrot oder Squash. Oh, Carrot tut man meiden in Jiddisch, Squash weiß ich nicht. Roy, sicher machen, Peiser davon, sicher machen alles und Möire, die geht gepeelt, weil Chulila, es hat so ein Stückchen von der Peel, hat Chulila bleiben. One potato, two potato, three potato, three. No, ja, schau. Okay, schau. Kijk maar, kijk. Ga ik getroffen naar gaan schuldig. Gebra, ze pijzig! Okay, schau. So, ich gehe das anlegen in the food processor. Aber, also es heißt choppen, also kleine Stücke grinden, das ist auch besser. Wieso tut man grinden? Mul. Zwiebel. Alright, here we go. All this, around in the food processor. Okay. Geimer. Moeten we aanbrengen deze. Ich meine, ich habe gedacht, eine größere Bowl. Okay, schön, muss ich Heize geben. Don't worry. Muss ich Heize geben. Ich habe Salz. Ich habe Zucker. Potato starch. Und ein bisschen white pepper. Ich kann es sagen. By the way, ich habe gerade zu einem, ich habe gesagt, ich mache falsche Fisch an, sucht mir, die macht falsche Fisch. Ich habe ein Rezept für falsche Fleisch. So, was heißt, wo ist der Rezept für falsche Fleisch? So, ich mache gefüllte Fisch. Look at this. Beautiful. Okay. Ich ga da ein bisschen aufkriegen schnell. Und ich ga like was, wo sich die next. You guys are ready? Jetzt gaan we machen falsche Fisch und sagen nicht für der ganz peisig. Basically what we're trying to do, ich ga machen loaves, so wie gefüllte Fisch. It's not perfect, also wie wenn du kaufst eine gefüllte Fish roll in the grocery. Aber seht das wie Kischke. Basically, just in case by mistake, du legst es heran an die Chuns, nicht gefährlich, was nicht Fisch. Du habe ich umgegreift ein bisschen Wasser. That's heating up. Und ich gehe das kochen pinklich, also wie ich mache regular gefüllte Fisch. So, oops, ich darf noch eine Zwiebel. Anybody for another onion? In a bag ga ich heranlegen ein bisschen Knoblauch. Ich darf mein Messer, weil alles, maar wegnemen mijn Messer, mijn Peeler, weet maar wegnemen alles doen. Ich darf mein Messer, ich darf mein Peeler, weet maar het overgekleend, ja, dan gaan we dat maar overkleend doen. Je moet maar even gelast met goenisch. Ja, gaan we doen deze doen. Schnell aanleggen dat Zwiebel in de bag. Zo gaan we aanleggen doen zo. Een bisschen Wasser, Pfeffer, Zucker und Salz. Nacht aber getracht. Dus ik kan echt maken deze kotching, alle Maße. Geen aanleggen, also Pikeskin, ja, is gemaakt Fleisch. Ik ga aanleggen een kniebone, dus we maken gallen, ja. Ik leg een kniebone. Ja, maar normaal, ik leg dat op kotchen, ja. Anyway, aber du hast nicht das, kannst du gar nicht so. Kannst machen normal falsche Fisch, das ist nicht ein Kotchen. Geh raus, kauf ein Container Galle, schneid es auf, leg es lebende falsche Fisch, hast du Kotchen, ja. Okay, schön. Ga je maar zo. Oké. Ga van lange carrot op. Ga dan lange carrot. Oh, nicht gar carrot. Grettig Jiddisch jetzt. Anmeiren. Das ist sehr wichtig, weil das kann man liken auf der falsche Fisch, so wie ein Slice. Es du als alle Gruppen machen als kleine bollies von falsche Fisch, weil das ist so. Weil die bollies von der falsche Fisch ist so mini gesrollt teuer. Dann haben die Babels gemacht. Pusht, ich kann sagen, von wo die Babels haben gemacht bollies. Weil sie nicht gewöhnt kann, wie das noch einmal, Parchment Paper. Ja, ich habe aus in der Glove, weil ich will schon so ein bisschen unterwegs jetzt. Der Glove. Alright. It's not hard. Ich gehe gerne so. Ja, 2 Seiten. Boom. Hast du ein Roll ready. Na, die kannst du anlegen, der Roll gut daran in die Sauce. Oder die kannst du anlegen in den Freezer und kochen für Jontifs. Als eerst we maken een rol, nog de andere en fertig. We maken een bolly. Shine falsche fish bolly. Go back, kick. Beautiful. Right? Gorgeous. Okay? Nog we maken de hand naast. Nog een bolly. Dus maken kleine, große, wie du willst. Nou, de machst solche kleine bollies, darf es nicht eine ganze Schuh afvillen, darf es nicht kochen eine Schuh. So genick, de kochst es around 35-45 minutes. So genick. So, we machen noch ein bolly in gegangen water. Here we go. Kijk, testen de falsche Fisch, ja? Du kochst doch noch de falsche Fisch, was gaat ziegegreit frieren. En du aber de falsche Fisch, was gaat ziegegreit nächten. Das ist die erste Mal, ich habe gemacht falsche Fisch, ich habe keinmal gemacht falsche Fisch, weil jedes Jahr Peisig, seit ich gegessen habe, bin ich geblieben in der Heim auf Peisig, bin ich gekommen zu meiner Mama, ich habe gebeten, Mama, ich habe falsche Fisch. Und du gehen wir slicen. Also erst gehe ich slicen in half. Then we're gonna make nice slices. Doei. Gaan we de sigaret. Deze ligt liggen in de zaad. Zit eraan in de zaad. Shine, wij vermijden. Zo een shine. Doei. I'm gonna do beautiful sliced falsche fish. As close as you're gonna get to gefilte fish. That's not real fish. Now, ich weiß nicht, was das ist daheim, but usually Mama macht das frische Grein. Kein Mensch nicht zippelig von mir, aber ich nehme ein bisschen von der Mutter. Ich like es extra Mutter, ich liebe das zippelig. Wenn wir raufgehen in den Nuss und wir rauskommen und so. Ich bin excited. Und gehen wir das testen. Also, the key is, dass man darf auf Matze, ja. Ohne Matze kann man nicht kein falscher Fisch. I washed it already, you didn't see. Dus gaan we dat zo testen. En dan ga je brokken. Deze hebben ze zich wel 10 eibig bij de cider. Ik ken het, maar toen is brokken, ja. Dafke ga je brokken, jetzt. Viel de moeder. Wauw, dat is goed. Maar even ze weiß, ja, maar we brokken maken alle gaan nog de vis. Maar dat is toch niet geen vis? Dat is toch falsche vis? Dat was drinken alle gaan. Maar halt schon noch ein couple of Käuses. Ja, braucht man trinken Borscht. We gaan. Ma, it's disgusting.
No, it's not. You probably didn't make it right. You put some sugar and salt, a lemon to it.
Ma, I put lemon in the butter, but it's horrible. Come on, gebrochen on the camera, Ma.
Oh, come on.
Look what I did over here, Ma. Look what I did over here.
Let me look at it. It looks nicer than mine.
And then I also made some bollies.
Which one you like better?
I like it when it looks like a filter fish because we're fooling the world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you have to tell me that you put a white chicken, a white turkey.
I put in white chicken, white turkey, and veal.
Yeah, and you have to tell that it's white chicken and white turkey. You have to say it.
Yeah, I have to say it. White chicken.
And
Yeah.
I grind the squash,
Yeah.
the raw potato, and the carrot in the food pasta.
I did that. That's what I did. Okay, Ma, listen. Ghazali done hit. Ghazali done hit. Ghazali shine hit. Okay, Ma, have a good time. I'm gonna finish up here. Have a good time, okay?
Good luck.
Thank you.
Don't eat up all the falter fish shakes. Give it to everybody.
No, I'm gonna save some for you when you come back. I'm gonna leave in the freezer.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye. Chaim, Chazal Seder Pesach, Gehilche Husay, Gechom Mishputay, We're ready. What? Say what? We're ready. We're ready for ya.
Okay, now we're ready. Ready to go? We're ready?
Welcome to another episode of Baruch Hashem Shabbos right here on kosher.com. This is my sister Frumi, one of my favorite sisters. She is a shlucha of the Lubavitcher Rebbe in California.
I only use salmon. It's not such a fishy fish, but Yossi decided he wants to add in halibut and what's that?
Sea bass.
Sea bass.
Hey!
Hey, I'm Natalie.
I'm Emmanuel.
And we're about to take you on a culinary journey.
Come join me as I learn how to make lentil salad with Chef Didi Masley and grab a bite to eat at Cafe Florentina.
And me as I stroll around the busiest market in Tel Aviv, the Shuk HaKarmel, and visit my favorite Thai restaurant. If you ask an Israeli if he's been to Thailand, chances are he'll say yes. You just can't get enough of the exotic and tropical place, which sometimes becomes home away from home. With hundreds of thousands of Israeli tourists visiting Thailand each year, it's no surprise that they opened up a Thai restaurant right here in the heart of Tel Aviv. Why don't you talk to us about the different styles of Thai cuisine?
It became the first destination, very popular destination for the Israeli people. And as people discovered Thailand, they discovered the great taste of Thai food. And I think the Thai kitchen and the Thai food speaks very directly to the Israeli people because the flavors are very strong.
Would you think there are similarities with Israeli food and Thai food?
There is a similarity between the spiciness and the strong ingredients.
I'm sure you've been to Thailand many times. So each time that you go visit, do you get inspired by new dishes?
Of course, all the time. You discover new things. Even in Thailand now, they make a modern Thai kitchen. And when I go to Thailand, usually when I go to Thailand, I go to check new chefs for the restaurant, and I meet new chefs, new dishes.
I noticed that you guys placed a lot of different plants around the restaurant, really giving it that Thailand vibe.
Yeah, we wanted to have to keep it simple, like in Thailand, not too fancy. It's a street food restaurant. We serve street food dishes. A lot of green, a lot of banana trees, coconut trees.
Ayad and I then enjoyed a nice glass of classic Thai beer. called singa to kick things off. Thai cuisine is based on blending spicy, sweet, sour, and salty into every dish. These bold flavors go excellently into a cocktail. Thai, chili, lime, or lemongrass are the ingredients that will most likely be included in your Thai cocktail.
So I am in the mood for a fruity cocktail. I want to feel like I'm on the sandy beaches of Thailand.
That's great. I have just a cocktail for you. I'll make you the special Nam Mai Tai. It's a classic Thai cocktail. I'm adding a spoon of blueberries, 1 shot of rum, half a shot of triple sec, half a shot of lime, fresh lime juice, a little bit of passion fruit, and for closing, I'm adding orange juice. That's great. Some ice. And now we only need to shake it.
Some pineapple, blueberries, and mint are added on top for the finishing touch.
Oh, this is our special Mai Tai. Enjoy.
Ooh, thanks so much. It's a very colorful cocktail. It's delicious. Very sweet, very fruity, just like I wanted. Because Thailand is such a popular tourist destination, Chabad has opened up centers throughout the country to help Israelis feel at home. And behind me, it is written in Thai, feel at home. What's the spice that's used the most here?
Well, everything, every curry paste has a basic of lemongrass, kaffir lime leaves, galanga. This is the main spices that go on and on.
But where do you find authentic Thai herbs in Israel?
We grow all the spices, the Thai herbs and the Thai vegetables in a special farm here in Israel, especially for the restaurant. The special kaffir lime leaves, which you cannot make Thai food without kaffir lime. We have the lemongrass and many other things. Now it's the winter time in Israel, so it's a bit difficult to grow the vegetables. So we use the Israeli options. Now Mr. Sungcha is making pad kapao, which is beef, chopped beef with kapao leaves.
Although Tom Yum was originated in Thailand, it is also enjoyed by its neighboring countries as well. Its distinct hot and sour flavors and generous Thai ingredients make it a very popular dish here in Nam. The next traditional dish is the infamous pamela salad. It's healthy, light, and refreshing. The sounds and smells of fresh and wholesome Thai cuisine sizzling in the kitchen made me hungry, so it's time to eat.
This is sticky rice and somtam papaya salad.
Thank you. Sticky rice comes in a unique package. What? Interesting. That's fun. Although it does look like pasta, it's actually papaya, which is very popular in Thailand. It's refreshing, it's a little spicy. Okay, more food. Let's move this over. That's really good. It's very flavorful.
Having visited Nam and tasting the food, it's clear to see why Israelis eat here when they're longing for a taste of Thailand.
If you and your friends are looking for a place to come meet the locals here in the area of Florentine, come check out Florentina. It's the newest addition to the area. It's a chill restaurant bar to come grab a bite and a drink. Let's check it out.
Located in the southern part of Tel Aviv, Florentina suits the hip vibe of the young Florentine area. Your first look at the restaurant, you take note of the urban and very rustic decor.
Tell us what the concept of the restaurant is.
It's a stylish,
Yes.
yet easygoing restaurant bar.
Yeah. You guys designed everything here? Yes. The tables, everything?
Yes, the mosaic table, the lamp, the garden, all the things you have.
It was all your artistic vision. That's what you guys saw there.
All the mosaic tables and frames were handmade by both owners. Aviv and Hidai worked over 22 hours a day for more than a month to design and decorate their first restaurant, giving the place a personal touch. Even the blinds by the kitchen were brought from Aviv's grandfather's home. But their interior design is definitely not the best part of Florentina.
And what kind of food do you guys offer here?
We are ordering in the restaurant Israeli and Italian cuisine.
Right. That you guys built the menu by yourselves?
Yes,
with the chef.
together with the chef, with the Israeli chef.
Every high-quality restaurant offers top-notch pasta. So naturally, when I ordered the favorite dishes here at Florentina, they were pasta.
So this is two of our favorite dishes.
Okay.
This is colorful gnocchi and ravioli.
Wow. Okay, thank you so much. So good.
And that's our favorite cocktail. It's called Ultraviolet. It contains strawberries, vodka.
Delicious. It looks so refreshing. Large cocktail, people. This is a large one. You know those cocktails where you barely taste the alcohol, but you know it's there? It's my favorite kind. You can taste the alcohol. Just kidding. The sweet potato makes this gnocchi so sweet and delicious. I've had a lot of gnocchi before with cream sauce and mushrooms and everything, but the sweet potato adds the best flavor to this. Tortellini.
So for those of you who don't know or haven't seen it around, people here in Israel are crazy for their pets. So naturally, they bring them along everywhere they go, whether it's to work, to a friend's house, and most often to the restaurants they hang out at.
So I know that in the area of Florentine, it's a very dog-friendly place. All the cafes, all the restaurants, let their dogs come in. Do you guys consider yourself dog-friendly?
Yes, of course, a dog-friendly restaurant, and it's also showing the menu.
Yeah?
Yes.
I saw that you guys have an option. If you guys come with your dog, you guys can order him a little bowl of water.
Drinks.
We all know there's nothing better than to have a glass of wine and a delicious meal cozied up with a blanket. Florentina offers blankets for those customers who want to sit outside under the heated lamps and enjoy the winter breeze. The urban artwork spread across the restaurant are unique pieces from internationally known artist Daniel Siboni, whose studio is located right next door. The pieces are switched once a month to keep updated with his latest work.
So what stands out about Florentina rather than all the other restaurants here in Tel Aviv?
The spatial cuisine,
Yes.
the art, the food, and definitely the cool vibe.
Yes.
So if you're in the area and looking for an amazing kosher Italian restaurant, definitely check out Florentina.
There's nothing quite like the bustle of the market here in Tel Aviv. The colors, the aromas, and the many different languages all add to the fun shuk experience. The market is open every day of the week, but on Fridays, the market comes alive. We strolled around the shuk to check out the delicacies, and the first stall we came across had something pretty interesting to offer.
I'm making two different things. This is like Moroccan donuts, it's sweet, it's called spinach. Okay, 3 for 10 shekels. But I want to make you something special, okay? What I'm making usually, it's burika. Burika, it's traditional food from Tripoli, Libya. A tin warka pastry. This pastry, it's my grandma make, it's homemade. And I fill inside your choice of mashed potato, egg, all mixed together. Look at that. all fried to be crispy, and the yellow in the egg is running. You can eat it this way like a pastel, but everybody took this in a pita bread.
Wow.
You see the egg?
Yeah. One for me, one for Max. Max, take it.
Okay.
So it's dough sandwiched into more dough. Mmm. Wow. Gotta love it. It's all the mixture of flavors. Is this your first time in Israel?
It is, and I just got here yesterday.
Wow, you're liking it so far?
Love it. I was drawn here by the sights, by the smells, by the sounds, and the flavors are terrific.
And what do you think about this famous shuk, famous market? What are you buying today?
Well, I started off thinking I'd just take a little look around. Next thing you know, I'm having some halava, I'm having a little nosh over here, I'm buying myself a t-shirt. There's what's not to buy. You've got everything at your fingertips.
So many delicious treats here. At the heart of the market, we stumbled upon a small restaurant that sort of resembles a temple. And when we walked in, it was anything but small. Now, you may think we're in a synagogue right now, but we're actually in a hummus place in the busy Shuk HaKarmel. We're here with the owner. Why don't you tell us a bit about the place? When was it established?
We sell basic vegetarian food, Middle East food, hummus with faba bean, chickpea.
The interior design made this place very unique. A synagogue-themed hummus joint is definitely a first for me. The wooden chairs here, are they actually from a synagogue? You brought them all from there?
Yeah, we like all the symbols. We designed the place like with symbols of Jewish cultures. All the Bible we have here, the symbol of the King David. We have many books here.
Hummus is obviously a very popular dish here. How did the chickpea become such a prominent legume?
Okay, the chickpea started first time we saw it on the Bible, that the King David served chickpea for the first time. And this is the history of the chickpeas that we know about it from the past. The chickpea became very famous and popular in Israel because it's vegetarian, it's make you full, it give you power for all day.
It's so popular that it's been recognized worldwide. They announced the 13th of May as an international holiday dedicated just to hummus.
Each day came to our restaurant all over the world, people, even so from China, from the States, from Japan, from Europe. This place is very famous. Many tourists come in here. They like our food. We are very cheap.
Okay, so how about we try some hummus? Okay, so what kind of different hummus do you have?
Faba bean, chickpea, sesame paste, and you can mix all together.
So I think I'll have the regular hummus with trina.
Okay.
You can never go wrong by sticking to the classics. A little bit spicy, not too much.
Spicy?
A little, yeah.
Yeah.
He then adds some cumin and paprika for the finishing touch. And trina, yes. It's like a work of art. Time to eat. People usually like to just dip it with the pita. Ooh, 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 this looks tasty. Wow. This is real hummus. It's creamy. Now, a way to a girl's heart is through her stomach, but a way to an Israeli's heart is through a bowl of hummus. You can have it with an egg, you can have it with some trina in the mix, you could have it in a plate. Yet another fun-filled day at the open-air market. Hungry or not, it will leave you stuffed.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Chef Didi Masri's kitchen, where he will be teaching us yet another delicious recipe. Today's recipe will be lentil salad. What's the first step?
So our first step is taking all the lentils and soaking them into water for about 2 hours before we start cooking them. The reason we do that is because they're rich with proteins, and the moment we soak them for 2 hours, it brings out the best in them. It brings out their full potential of proteins, fibers, and vitamins that the lentils can give us in our body.
All the good stuff, basically. Wash your lentils. Okay, so we are looking here at a very clear bowl and a very not clear bowl. What is the difference?
What you want to achieve is clear water, okay?
So after we've washed the lentils, what is the next step?
So basically our next step is to cook them. So we have here the half peas, the orange lentils, let's say green lentils, and black lentils. And we're gonna cook them by order from the one who cooks the least time to the most time. So we're gonna start basically with the half peas.
So while the lentils are cooking in the back over there, we are going to finish out the meal, which is the rest of the salad. So what now?
So what I need from you, Emmanuel, is the tomatoes, the fresh chilies that we have over there, and I'll bring the half a red onion that we peeled before.
Perfect.
So this is all we're gonna use. We're gonna use one of them because even if you eat spicy, that's a lot.
True.
So this is what we're gonna use. We're gonna start with the tomatoes. I'm gonna do one and then you're gonna do one.
Great.
So I'm gonna halve them. And basically what we wanna do is everything we cut for the salad, we want it to be the same size as the lentils. So the whole salad will you can call it like speak the same language, you know? So we're gonna start with a method of we're gonna do a few cuts.
Not all the way through?
Not all the way through. So the end of the tomato will keep it together. And then we're gonna cut it like this. So we did 2 cuts wide.
So basically you want to cut them but keep that end staying intact.
Okay, I'm gonna have this, which is 2 cuts wide, and let's say about between 3 or 4 cuts wide.
Okay. Then you start chopping it up.
So we're gonna do the same with the onion and the fresh chili.
Okay.
And what we want to do is exactly the same method we did with the tomato, just a few more cuts because onion is very hard to eat as a huge cube, and we don't want the taste of it getting control of the whole salad.
How colorful.
Yup. Other than that, we'll put some chopped parsley. They're already chopped before.
Okay. Oh, pre-chopped.
I pre-chopped it.
How helpful.
And all of this is gonna wait for the lentils.
So right here we have some chopped garlic and we are ready to make our dressing for the lentil salad.
So I'll make just a quick reminder before we start. So what I put here is a frying pan with, let's say, a quarter of a glass of oil. I put olive oil. You can also do it with the sunflower oil or canola oil, basically whichever oil you want. Because this flavor is so dominant, so it doesn't really matter which oil you use. I'm gonna fry the garlic, but I'm gonna fry it for exactly 30 seconds, maybe a minute, before it gets way before it gets it starts getting like colored. I'm gonna put a tablespoon of cumin. I know it sounds a lot. I'm gonna fry the cumin a little bit. I'm gonna take it out of the stove about a second after I put the cumin, and I'm gonna use the heat that the frying pan already absorbed. I'm gonna fry the cumin a little bit with the garlic, and then all of it will go on the salad.
So we have cooked all the lentils in this bowl. Everything is ready, and we chopped up all our ingredients for this salad. All we gotta do is mix it up and season it, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So just one thing about the lentils, we cooked each one of them for about 5 minutes after boiling point. So when it got to the boiling point, we lower the heat and we cook them about 5 minutes more, except for these lentils. For the black ones, it just got brown, like dark brown. This one takes about 10 minutes after 2 hours soaking in the water. And that's it. We're gonna mix them now all the 4-color lentils with the tomatoes, parsley, and onion that we chopped before, and chili.
So everything is ready. Let's get ready to mix and season.
Okay, so we're gonna mix a little bit to see just that the quantities of the onion, tomatoes, and parsley are equal with the lentils, and nothing is overpowering anything before we season it. And now that we see that we have like a nice,
colorful salad.
Yeah.
Very colorful. This looks super healthy.
It is actually the lentils have like a lot of proteins that helps you rebuild cells in your body, and helps a lot of fibers that helps your metabolism, and
good to know.
And disturbed stomachs or stuff like that. So after we mix it, we're gonna bring the seasoning that we did before, the garlic with the cumin and the olive oil. Wanna taste?
Right, of course. All for me. Okay. So good.
Yeah, why not?
Wow, delicious. I really love the onions. It's not too heavily dressed. It's really, really tasty, very light, very fresh, very delicious.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Flavors of Israel. We're now here with health consultant Yair Gat, who has chosen to live a vegan lifestyle. So how did this all start? Tell us about it.
Well, first of all, for the viewers at home that maybe don't know what vegan is, veganism is choosing not to consume animal products, meaning fish, meat, dairy, eggs, honey, or any other byproducts.
What exactly made you choose this lifestyle?
Well, about 12 years ago, I was suffering from migraines, allergies, skin issues, and a lot of health digestion issues. I switched to raw food and natural foods, got all the artificial foods out of the menu, and in around 3 months, I lost 30 pounds. I had tons of energy, I felt much better, and I knew there was something into it. I got more and more into the subject, and today this is my main profession. I'm working one-on-one with people suffering from all kinds of chronic diseases.
Wow, that's really an inspirational story. So much could change by just, a change of diet. So today we're going to be making all vegan food. Everything's going to be raw, no artificial processed ingredients.
Exactly. We're not going to use any refined sugars, any harmful chemicals, or any other foods that are harmful to our health. Actually, all the foods you see here on the table actually contribute to your health. So we're going to enjoy the food, enjoy the taste, and upgrade our health.
What's on the menu?
Well, actually, we're going to start from the dessert. So we're gonna make banana ice cream.
I thought you said it's vegan.
Of course it's vegan. I'm not using any milk, any sugar, any eggs. We're only gonna use bananas. That's something most people are really amazed to see, that you can produce amazing, creamy, tasty ice cream just by processing bananas. So first step is to find good bananas, and most people are using green or unripe bananas. And this is causing actually digestion issues. So we're gonna use only fresh, really ripe bananas, sweet. We're gonna cut them up and then freeze them overnight. Okay, so these are the frozen bananas.
Okay, and how many bananas did you use here?
Here I use around 6 or 7 bananas. You can use as many as you want. You can freeze 1, 2, and if you have big boxes, you can freeze a whole bunch. Find them ripe, find them cheap, buy a bulk and then freeze them up, and they're ready to use for shakes or for ice creams. So you take them out of the freezer. If you have a powerful blender or a food processor, then you can use them frozen right up from the freezer. If not, then take them out like 5-10 minutes before to defrost a bit so it won't break up the blades. Okay? We're gonna break them up. They're a little bit defrosted. Okay, and we're gonna use today hand blender. It's pretty simple. Pretty much every household carries these. Very cheap, very easy to make and clean. So we're just gonna blend them in. Use a very deep bowl so it won't spray around. And I'm just gonna do little bits. We're gonna use short pulses with the blender, and you can see the color and the texture is changing as we go. Okay, watch your hands.
So this is the whole process?
This is the whole process. Wow. Very simple and easy. As you can see, if I scoop it inside, it has an amazing, creamy texture to it.
Looks great.
Yeah, look.
This looks absolutely amazing. It only took a few minutes to make.
A few minutes to make, yeah, exactly. So this is very exciting. You can make a whole breakfast, lunch, and dinner from ice cream that's actually giving you all the fibers, all the nutrients that's lacking in traditional artificial ice creams.
Okay, I have to try this.
Okay, try it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job, Yair.
It's not made of bananas.
It's a healthy alternative to ice cream.
Yeah.
It's exactly like banana ice cream.
Yeah, we can use some of the dried or fresh fruit just to top it up. Sprinkle it on. The best fruits for ice cream are bananas, mangoes, papayas, guavas. These are hard and will get this creamy, amazing texture. If it's not sweet for you, you can mix dates inside the bananas as well. I'm not using any maple or any other refined syrups, only fresh fruits. We can use some other toppings to add a little bit more flavor into the ice cream. I brought dried pineapple. Make sure you're buying the one without added sugars, just dried or sun-dried fruit. We have that dried pineapple. We can use it straight in the ice cream, but it can cling to your teeth. So what I do mostly is I soak it a bit so it gets more liquid inside, and then it's even easier to blend inside the texture. You see, it's been soaked for around 20 minutes or 30 minutes. You don't need more. Okay. Just put this inside.
And just makes the
whole blend inside, easier. Exactly. You want to try it now?
Sure. You know what would also make it pretty good? Some vegan chocolate chips.
Okay, I rarely use any cacao inside, but if you want, there's a very healthy alternative. It's called carob powder. It's raw, it's completely healthy and natural. They just dry the carobs, the fruit, they grind it up, they make it into a powder, and then you can just add it to get that chocolatey flavor.
You know what? It is better with the pineapple chunks.
Okay, and kids love it. If your kids are not that keen of fruit, you can make ice cream out of them, and
they won't even know the difference.
They're kids.
Hey everybody, and welcome back. We're in the kitchen with Yair Gat, and we just had some delicious homemade ice cream. And tell us, what's the second dish?
We're gonna make carpaccio, but
my favorite.
But with a twist. We're gonna make it out of raw beetroot. We're gonna use just raw beetroot. Maybe you want to try and cut them up.
Sure.
Okay. So the idea with carpaccio is that it's very, very thinly sliced. You can use a knife, a very, very sharp knife, or you can use the cutter.
This makes it a whole lot easier.
Much more and simpler. You cut the tail off, and also the other side you can cut off. So we can peel out the outer skin. If you're using organic beetroot, just make sure you wash them pretty good with a scrubber, and then you can use the outer skin as well.
Okay.
Okay, so for this portion, we're gonna keep the outer skin.
Okay, great. So let's wash them. I love the color of this beet. It's a beautiful color. So let's begin by slicing it up.
Yeah, pin it on those 4 pins.
Just like that, super simple.
Okay, and of course you want to make it as thin as possible. You want them really as thin as possible. Look at that.
Wow, look at these very thinly sliced beetroots. So what are we going to do with these?
These are going to go into lemon juice. They're going to soak inside to get the flavor in, and the lemon is going to actually cook it a bit. It's not actual cooking, but the acid in the lemon will make something different out of it. Okay, so just normal lemon juice, and we're just gonna squeeze that in. Don't want the seeds in, so I'm just using my hand.
Let it soak in.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cover it up with more lemon juice.
So 1 whole lemon is sufficient?
Yeah, you just want to cover the beetroot. If you want to soften it up, if you don't like so much soury flavor, you can actually use grapefruit or a bit of orange juice as well inside.
So now that it's soaking into the lemon juice, how long does it have to?
Between 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, that's it.
That's pretty much it. This is pretty much the whole setup. The next step is just setting it up on the plate and adding more flavors on top.
So what goes on top? The sprouts?
Okay, so first we're gonna use macadamia nuts. We're gonna grind up the macadamia nuts.
Okay.
Okay, for this we're gonna use a small grinder. Just make sure you use the smallest bit so you get some like that powdery texture. Very good for the thyroid and also a very powerful antioxidant. Okay, so we're just gonna grind it up.
Be careful with your fingers.
Yeah, I know. You don't want blood inside. It's not vegan. It's pretty much.
Perfect.
Okay, and you can see beautiful powder.
So you're just going to sprinkle the powder on top of the
Exactly.
pistachio?
Exactly. It's gonna take that like almost cheesy flavor into it.
And you're going to add some basil?
Yeah.
Also?
I'm gonna add basil. It's from your garden, right?
It is from my garden.
You can use any kind of herb you like. You can use mint, you can use basil, you can use rosemary or any other flavor and a mixture of herbs and spices you'd like. Yeah, let's begin. So we're taking one slice at a time, starting from the outer circle, from the outside to the inside. Okay. I don't want a lot of juice inside, so just make sure you don't make your plate a gravy plate. You just want the beetroot inside.
Permanent pink stains on our fingers. What do we do?
We're just gonna use the leftovers from the lemon that we use and just.
Because water and soap does not do the trick.
They can, but this is the acid takes it out much faster.
Okay, look, this is a beautiful plate. Looks like a flower of beets. Now let's put the toppings.
I'm gonna use alfalfa sprouts right on top. Okay, nice in the middle. You can use the basil. Just stir it up and put some. Put the leaves on top, like. To make it a little bit more interesting, I'm gonna use tangerine or clementine. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it up. So I'm just gonna pour some. You don't need much. Okay. For this you'll need dry hands, so maybe you'll do it. Sprinkle the macadamia nuts all over it.
Okay, now the dish is complete. It's a beautiful presentation. The macadamia nuts kind of look like Parmesan cheese.
But much healthier.
Yeah, let's dig in.
Okay.
Where do we start?
I think from the middle you want to take like a little bit of everything.
Better to use your hands.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really good. The macadamia nuts really give it a good flavor, I think.
Also, another possibility to soak the basil and other herbs inside the lemon juice.
With the beets?
Yeah, with
together?
everything. Exactly.
Do you add salt and pepper?
No, I use completely raw, no flavors. I want the natural flavors of the vegetables to spread out.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you so much, Yair, for teaching us so much about veganism and learning how to make these dishes. I'll definitely make this again in the future.
Okay. Enjoy.
Thank you.
For health.
We are back once again at Natalie Gleitman's kitchen of Natalie's Cuisine, where she's going to be teaching us today how to make coconut granola.
Yes.
What's
so
the first
happy
step?
you came back.
Thank you. Me too.
And we're gonna make coconut granola. And what I really love about this, or making granola in general, is that there is really no need to buy granola in the store. They sell it for a premium price. They add a lot of sugar. They add additives. It has like so many unnecessary things to what you actually need as the essence of granola.
Right.
And you can use this for topping as a yogurt, you can eat it like as a cereal, like
right, with milk or coconut milk, whatever you like.
Exactly. Or you can even stuff like an apple with it, put it in the oven, and you have like stuffed apple with granola.
Wow.
So there's so many things you can do with this, and I'm really against like buying granola in a shop because you will see, and you will see how easy it is to make it. Plus, it's vegan, it's gluten-free, it's lactose-free, it's histamine-free, so it should be something for anybody.
No excuses, people. Now you can make your own granola.
Exactly.
You don't need to buy it in the store. You want yogurt and granola, you make it on your own.
Exactly. So let's get started. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 400 grams. And what's also of oats. So what's amazing is that you only have to make it once and then you cover it for like weeks in granola because you make a lot at the same time.
So 400 grams of oats.
Yeah. Then we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of melted coconut oil. Then we're gonna add 150 milliliter of coconut milk. And then we're gonna add like 2 to 3 tablespoons of honey as the glue to keep everything together and to make it like really chunky. Now we're gonna mix it until we have like some real chunks here. You can use your hands, you can use a spoon. I do like to get like really in there, so I can also feel if everything is wet, like everything is covered with some honey.
I'll try along with it.
And then we're just gonna equally distribute this whole thing. We can like use our hands like that. So now we mixed everything together. We have like our nice chunks of oats with honey, with coconut oil, with coconut milk, and it's gonna go into the oven and bake for 15 minutes until it's like golden brown.
15 minutes. Okay, so we put the granola in the oven for 15 minutes. We're gonna let it sit there, and then meantime, what are we doing?
Yes, in the meantime, we're gonna chop up some macadamia nuts. We just need to halve them. And then we're gonna put them in the oven too, only for like 5 to 7 minutes so they get like really roasty and brown. We're just gonna add so much flavor to the granola later on. So I'm just putting these on my cutting board. Be careful when you chop them. And we're just gonna place them on the baking tray and put it in the oven for 5 to 7 minutes. Actually perfect. So we're ready with the granola. It's nice golden brown. It's exactly what we wanted. And I used 2 trays for the macadamia nuts and the granola, just because the macadamia nuts only need 5 minutes, the granola needs about 15 minutes. Okay. So I don't want the nuts to burn already, so I just used 2 trays, and we have like some really nice chunks here.
Yeah, golden.
Yes. And we're just gonna take the nuts, add them to the granola chunks. And now I'm just gonna add some cinnamon and some,
my favorite,
coconut. I like to use a lot. And then we're gonna use also some coconut chips to get like a little bit different kind of consistency in them, crunch. And now I'm just mixing it up. Then you have a perfect granola. This granola, the recipe for this granola is really exclusive sneak peek into my book that is coming out in March.
Only on ILTV, people.
Yeah, so cannot find this recipe anywhere else than here and in my book.
Right.
And that's it. Now we're just gonna let it cool off. Then you can like put it into glass jars and store it for a few weeks. And you have like a perfect, healthy, delicious breakfast ready in
snack. Yeah, you could put it in a little plastic bag, put it in your bag, and just
exactly.
Snack
That's
on it.
exactly the point of the things that I do. That it's practical, and you saw how easy and quick it was again.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Hi everyone, we are in Natalie Gleitman's kitchen of Natalie's Cuisine, here to learn how to make salmon on a bed of veggies.
Yes.
So, what's the first step?
Yes, so I'm super happy that you're here first of all.
Me too.
It's such an amazing recipe. It's the recipe that I grew up with. My mom doesn't really like to cook that much or spend that much time in the kitchen,
Right.
so this was like the go-to recipe every Friday.
Every Shabbat dinner.
Exactly.
Yes.
So this is perfect when I have friends over, a large group of people, because it doesn't take a lot of time. It will take us like 35 minutes to prepare all together with cooking time, with prepping time.
Super quick.
Exactly. And then it's fun to host. You
Yes.
know what I mean? I don't know how you feel, but I hate spending all Friday at home preparing to just to host
Definitely.
people, and then you don't want to host
Right.
people, right?
And then you're just tired and
Exactly.
not in the mood.
Exactly. So let's start. First of all, we have like some vegetables here. We have carrots, I have zucchini, and I have this celery, root celery.
Yes.
So I already peeled it. I peeled the carrots and I washed the zucchini. And now we're just gonna use these graters. Doesn't really matter what size they are. And we're just gonna grate the vegetable into these bowls.
Yes. Let's do it.
So you have the zucchinis. Let's just
Okay.
cut off the end of it. And then you can immediately grate into the form where we're gonna put the salmon also.
Amazing.
And I'm gonna start
with the carrots. Okay, Natalie, so we grated the vegetables. We have them in the pans. Now, what is the next step?
We are gonna mix it.
Okay.
All into one. The most amazing part about this recipe is that you can't go wrong here. We're just filling up this casserole dish till wherever we want, like till the top. So there's nothing that can go wrong here. I do have the recipe on my blog, nataliescuisine.com, if you want to have like the exact
amount.
This is our bed. So we're just gonna add some vegetable broth.
Okay, so you're not pouring all of it in?
Not yet, because we're gonna keep some for the salmon that we're gonna place in a second. We're just gonna like mix it up a little bit, add some salt and pepper. And then we can put the salmon fillet right on top. First we're gonna put it on this side. And then we're gonna turn the salmon around to the pretty side. So now we're just gonna add some more vegetable broth.
That looks delicious.
On the salmon so everything gets like juicy.
Yes, and
As you can
flavorful.
see, I added 0 fat to this.
Right.
No oil, no
Nothing.
butter, no cream, just vegetables, just like very natural ingredients. And now we're gonna put this secret ingredient, which is just a pinch of sherry, like a shot of sherry, let's say it this way. You can like, it's like individual, you also don't have to add it, but it really adds like some extra flavor. It's like my mom's secret ingredient to this recipe. And I'm gonna share it exclusively with ILTV.
Exclusively with Flavors of Israel.
So I preheated the oven to 180 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
Now we're gonna place the salmon as it is in the oven for about 25 minutes, half an hour maximum. It really depends on the size of the salmon. Like this one is quite thin slices, so I don't think we need any more than 25 minutes until we can dig in.
Ooh, delicious.
Smells amazing. amazing.
It smells so
We're
good.
so impatient. We wanted to be finished already.
I wish I could explain to you the smell that is happening right now. It's so delicious.
Nat, this looks delicious.
Yes, the fish is ready.
Ready.
Inside soft, outside crunchy.
Crispy, yes.
You have to try this.
I have to try it. I'm so excited to try this right now.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to. It is great. Honestly, one of my favorite recipes. You have to make this at home.
And it
guys.
makes you feel like at home with your mom,
Yes,
Shabbat dinner.
exactly.
My dad's gonna see this and make me make this for him for his Shabbat dinner tomorrow, so I'm excited. Perfectly cooked salmon.
Yeah?
Perfectly cooked
Good.
salmon. And the vegetables
You
are
can't mess
delicious.
this up. Even you can't mess this up.
I can most definitely mess most dishes up, but this is very simple, very easy,
Yes.
and very delicious.
Happy you like it.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another very special episode of Cruising Israel. I'm your host, Natalie.
I'm Max.
And this week, guys, I figured we'd do something a little bit differently than we normally do with the new year around the corner, 2018.
Yeah.
We should reminisce on all of the crazy, fun, exciting times we had.
Wow, yeah.
Right?
We filmed so many things.
Lots and lots, so much to do in this country.
You know, Natalie, we've been so busy doing the show, I haven't even had a chance to go to the market and pick up some of those items that you just can't find at a regular supermarket.
Well, lucky for you, we've been going to markets every other week in this country. There's so many markets with an endless supply of fresh produce.
Yeah,
you can
we
only
have
find
been
there.
to a lot of markets. You know what?
A bunch.
That's a good idea of something to take a look back on. Let's take a look at some markets that we've been to before.
Let's do it. Down Akko's cobbled alleyways, you'll find the open-air market, also known as the Shuk, which reflects the unique character of the city of Akko. The market appeals to all the senses, as you can see the colorful wares, taste the Middle Eastern delicacies, and smell the aromas coming from the spices and even the incense that is sold throughout the market. Wow, look at all this candy! Shopping at bazaars or open-air marketplaces is pretty common here in the Middle East. After all, this is where it originated. Oh, okay. איך אני אוכלת את זה? סתם? And what better way to wash it down than a tangy lemonade sweetened with freshly extracted sugar cane?
It's good.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Strolling through the market gives visitors a chance to experience and enjoy the taste of Israeli culture and is known to attract restaurant owners, chefs, and anyone looking for the freshest ingredients. The Levinsky Market is widely seen as a cultural gem in what is considered one of the trendier spots in Tel Aviv today. It's quite possibly the best area to hear interesting stories while tasting treats which have been passed down for generations.
So we have here their grandfather's grape leaves. He's actually still alive and he's still making these grape leaves from scratch. They're beautiful and soft and smooth. It's lots of wonderful grilled artichokes and garlic and Israeli cherry tomatoes. Just a really beautiful plate of all of the tastes that they have here.
To beat the heat, Inbal recommended a nice cold drink with a fascinating story behind it.
Wow, this is a nice little cozy spot.
What she's going to make us is a drink called gazoz, and this actually goes back. It was the first drink of Tel Aviv.
The all-natural syrups at the shop are made fresh every day, formulated from an assortment of herbs and fruits. The carbonated drink ends up looking like a work of art.
And actually, what we can do now is we can sit in the cafe.
So this is actually a great solution for the overcrowded streets in the south of Tel Aviv.
Situated on Rothschild Boulevard, one of the most central and trendy spots to be, a new food market is born. Serving gourmet street food at its finest, you'll find tasty treats from all around the world at every corner.
Whether you're looking for local fresh produce or imported delicacies, you can find it all here in the market. Thank you.
The market consists of not only familiar eateries, but also offers a few new delicacies to the Tel Aviv food scene.
Basically here we're selling fries from Holland with fish from England. We do some mix like that. This is the final product. Wow. It's come with different sauces. I will put some spicy mayo and tartare.
The oversized chips and savory deep-fried fish was absolutely delectable. The market attracts a very eclectic crowd with its various restaurants and bars, and during the night hours, Beer Box is the place to be, as the market transformed into a fun night out with dim lighting, a DJ, and many young Tel Avivians.
One can spend hours on the port of Tel Aviv. We're going to head to the upscale farmers market where we'll find all sorts of great Israeli produce.
The colorful market is visited by thousands of foodies, tourists, and locals, all enjoying some of the market's freshest produce that's impossible to find elsewhere. The marketplace is known for having the most premium produce, and just by strolling around you can enjoy the tastes and smells of Israel's freshest food. The wide and unique selection is locally sourced and from around the world. There are plenty of vegetables that come in weird yet admirable forms. You can mix and match with the multicolored carrots, or how about a sweet white strawberry?
Wow, I've never seen these before anywhere.
Yeah. They're a little less crunchy, but even more sweet. We have also the blood oranges. They're actually also sweeter.
The farmers market offers a really wide range of exotic vegetables.
We always say our market is an amusement park for foodies, and I think that's the best definition because we originated with the farmers market. So we have the most amazing varieties Israel has to offer, from purple potatoes, purple carrots, white eggplants, all special produce Israel has to offer, you can find it here.
You know, in Israel, there's always something to do. There's never a boring day in this country. I mean, so much going on, exactly. Remember the festivals we've been to?
Oh,
how many?
So many festivals. Art festivals, beer festivals.
Music, lots of concerts going on.
That would also be a cool category to look back on. We should take a look at all the clips from times that we went to various festivals right here in Israel.
At this year's Akko's Fringe Theater Festival, we'll be able to catch cutting-edge, original theatrical performances taking over the streets. The festival has been going on each year for 38 years, so they must be doing something right. It's time to check out the festivities.
Akko's Fringe Theater Festival features lively street performances with lots of fire, people dressed up in all sorts of crazy costumes, and local and foreign theatrical production.
In the crowd, you can see a real diverse group of people here at the festival. People from Akko, from the surrounding cities, from all over the country and around the world. I mean, just about everyone's here, Jews, Arabs, seculars, religious, and it's a real nice sight to see. After walking around the festival for some hours, we got hungry and had to enjoy this Middle Eastern snack, a big laffa with labanet cheese and za'atar with olive oil. Really good. Today we're here at the picturesque city of Tzfat at the much anticipated Klezmer Festival, which is the biggest Jewish soul music festival in the world.
פסטיבל הקלייזמרים בצפת, חוגג השנה 30 שנה להיווסדו. פסטיבל הקלייזמרים הפך להיות פסטיבל בינלאומי מותג, שבעצם יש רבים מהנגנים בעולם שרוצים להגיע לכאן.
So the old city really attracts and inspires creative and spiritual souls, and here we can catch a glimpse of that at the festival. For the viewers at home that don't know, or maybe it's just me, what exactly is klezmer music?
Well, the klezmer music is a kind of a wowish donation of the Jewish people to the entire world. You can see today so many festivals, so many artists, Jews and not Jews, are working and experiencing this music because it's not formal, it's fun, it's ethnic and it's Western music, but it's Eastern music. It's something that you can just play and feel free.
Now that I know what klezmer is, I actually like it. Beautiful sounds. Anyone who's been to Israel knows how big of a part art and creativity plays in the local culture. And here at the Nachalat Binyamin Arts and Crafts Fair, visitors have a chance to bring a piece of that creativity back home with them.
This open-air street fair is the biggest of its kind in Israel and home to a stunning array of unique artworks and crafts created by artists from all over the country.
Of course, you're going to see the Rabbi Penguin.
You'll also encounter street performers adding to the colorful and cultural atmosphere.
Here we can find original handmade items created by over 200 artists who set up shop here twice a week for over 30 years.
As I was strolling around the market, I saw fascinating one-of-a-kind items from unique home decor to accessories I just couldn't resist trying on. Many of the items can be engraved or otherwise personalized for the buyer, and the shoppers can choose from a seemingly endless array of items they'll only find here in Israel.
Now, you're probably used to seeing food trucks in places like carnivals or theme parks, but today we're at a festival dedicated to just that, right here in Tel Aviv.
For those of you that are into affordable gourmet street cuisine served fresh from a truck, then Tel Aviv's Food Truck Festival is the place to be. With 13 food trucks set up, each serving something completely different than the next, there is a little something for everyone to enjoy. The country's first farmers market has completely transformed, where foodies can enjoy a full range of flavors in one place. The 3-day festival opens at sunset and goes on through the night.
So I'm assuming these two beers are for Max and I?
Yes, this is a Blue Moon beer, an American beer that are specially mixed with fruits. One of them is orange. You can also see the orange slice inside.
Okay, what do we have here?
פה יש לנו קרם בטטה.
Okay.
פה יש לנו קרם ארטישוק. יש לנו נקניקיות הומייד. קצת ספייסי.
איזה טעים. Alright, so what do you got for us, Itai?
Okay, so today what I'm going to get for you is, it's called Floripa. It's from south of Brazil. From that origin, it's rum that aged with whiskey in a cask for 2 weeks, passion fruit syrup that is homemade.
The food truck industry has come a very long way since its start and shows no signs of slowing down.
Wow, Natalie, it's been so fun looking back on all these old clips. So much stuff.
So much we've done together, Max.
And you know what? It seems like people always really appreciate seeing you interacting with some cute, cuddly animals.
Oh, that is my favorite part. We've done so many animal items. We went to rescue centers, observatories, lots of just zoos.
Well, don't spoil it all. Let's take a look at some of the clips.
All right. Which creatures of the night have bulky eyes, pointy ears, have a taste for fruit, and love to hang upside down? I'm talking, of course, of a fruit bat.
Fruit bats can be found all over the country of Israel. They fill the night sky and consume large amounts of fruits. Unfortunately, many of them are facing problems due to human activity and the destruction of their habitat. One woman decided to put all her efforts into protecting these bats by housing hundreds in her very own home.
Meet Nora, a foster mom to helpless bats that were brought to her from all over the country. She nurses baby bats and injured bats until they're ready to be released back into the wild. But before her commitment to the bats began, Nora did everything in her power to help pretty much any animal in need.
In the beginning, I started to foster dogs and cats, and then rescues, and then it became also donkeys and sheep and everything, everything that needs help, I used to take to my place. There is actually a special tree, the baobab trees, that are holy to the Africans, and this tree can only grow after a bat ate the seeds.
Really?
Yeah, and we have in Israel 3 trees like this in the En Gedi. They're considered the biggest tree in Israel, and it's because of the bats.
So it sounds like these bats are actually a necessity in Israel. It's very beneficial to life here.
Yes, and they're just cute. People just don't know it. They're cute. They're like dogs.
Scientists say the sea has been home to the sea turtle for over 100 million years. While the human population continues to grow, the sea turtle population has become endangered. Nearly all the sea turtle species are considered to be endangered due to human activity and lifestyle. Israel's rescue center is home to local sea creatures who are in need of veterinary care. The turtle over here is about to get cleaned and transferred into a new tank, am I right? Why is
this? The turtle name is Ninja, first of all. That's very important to know. He suffered from many problems, and now in the rescue center he's healing very, very nice.
Before transferring him into a new, spacious tank, they took his measurements and applied medical ointment onto his head injury. Once Ninja is fully healed, he will get released back into the sea. The baby turtles, known as hatchlings, leaves its nest and makes its way to the sea. However, there are many obstacles in their way before making it to the water. The vulnerable creature's survival is ensured by the Israeli Rescue Center.
To collect the eggs, the nest of the turtles, and keep them in safe places, safe fences.
Oh, okay.
And then we make sure all the nest is hatched, and we make sure
and they go back to the sea.
They go to the sea without some foxes or crabs or something disturbance.
Here at the Monkey Park, not only are we going to learn all about these fascinating creatures in their natural habitat, but learn all about the organization that provides a safe zone for them here in Israel. In the midst of the Ben Shemen forest is the wonderful world of monkeys. They have a wide range of different species roaming around the park, native to South America, Asia, and Africa. It's a good life for these monkeys. They provide for them heating, shelter, they get fed 5 times a day. Not bad. But the monkeys aren't just here as a tourist attraction. They have endured many traumas and are in need of a safe refugee and rehabilitation center. So where did all these monkeys come from? What did they go through before they got here?
Well, this specific group was part of a Helping Hands project. The project closed and these monkeys needed a home. The government brings them here. Usually they don't come as a group. They come as individuals after many years of solitude, not living with anybody, nothing to do. So they first go to monkey school. They have to learn how to be a monkey again.
At the monkey school, they learn how to live together again by slowly letting them interact with one another. For 20 years, the sanctuary has been rehabilitating primates and rejoining them with their own species.
During the years, we've managed to save close to 1,000 monkeys already, and now living here, there are about 900 monkeys.
Life in an open enclosure provides the primates with the quality of life that they have not experienced before, and the visitor center provides a chance to spread awareness of animal cruelty and abuse.
You know, another one of the things we've covered on the show a bunch of times is how much this place really cares about the environment, sustainability.
Yes, and we filmed so many things relating to that. Remember the farm on the roof of this shopping center in Tel Aviv?
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Remember the sustainable park?
Or the salad trail.
That too, we've done so many things.
So let's take a look at some clips, huh?
In today's generation, more and more people are taking the initiative in going green. Down south of Israel, in the midst of the desert, a small moshav spreads the ideas of Israel's agricultural developments that are known for cultivating crops that are typically not suited for desert environment. For those of you who want to be at one with the land, this unique trail allows you to touch, pick, and taste the different vegetables as we learn about the agricultural developments here in Israel. We picked our way through the fields and greenhouses, tasting various sorts of unique vegetables.
Here we have something a little less edible for me. It's the second hottest pepper in the world, habanero pepper. You could try this if you want, Max.
Cucumber start always from a flower. This is a baby cucumber. After 2 days, it reached to this size after 2 days. After 4 days to this size. After 1 week to this size. And after 10 days to this size. In this area, the amount of the water is only 100 millimeter of rain a year. So we need water. We bring the sewage water of Tel Aviv. We clean them in factory called Shafdan, and we bring them to the desert.
They use about 90% of Tel Aviv's sewage water, which is then cleaned to a level of drinking water. So thanks to the sewage, unique vegetables could be grown in the desert.
Now, just for you, Natalie, I do a smiling sunflower, like your smile. Look here, and we do your lovely eyes, and this. Look the same, no?
We all know Israelis love their spices, from za'atar to paprika. It's part of what makes their food so delicious. Today we came to visit the family that has been growing spices and herbs for over 50 years.
Spices and herbs have played an essential role in human history for thousands of years. But today the difference is spices are plentiful and are used mostly for flavorings. The family-run spice farm in northern Israel not only provides visitors with a great selection of unique spices and herbs, but also wishes to spread the word about using them to enhance health and well-being. Avi brings the fresh herbs straight to the consumer and invites all visitors to stroll through the garden where there is a plethora of spices grown.
Our kitchen is amazing because we came from all over the world and we built something new.
Avi's vision in creating a unique open market space has spread throughout the country of Israel into 12 shops. Each shop aims to spread the word and benefits behind the fascinating herbs.
There's so much going on here, I don't even know where to start.
Right, so what we did, we divide the store for departments. So as you can see here, you have all the and ground spices that you can find in the world. Here it's fish, meat and poultry. Here you have ethnic blends from all over the world, from Morocco to Yemen to Syria, all the big world in one table. After the teas, we have medicinal herbs.
The city of Tel Aviv has it all, from tall buildings to parks and now even farms. In one of the most oldest shopping malls in the country, Dizengoff Center rooftop has been turned into a green oasis.
We're now here on the rooftop of a shopping mall, but we're not here to shop as some of you may think. We're actually here to learn about the project of green in the city. So you took a rooftop and you changed it and you turned it into a farm, a garden pretty much. How did this idea come?
The idea came 2 years ago. So now we are in the middle of Tel Aviv, growing something like 10,000 to 15,000 plants every month, and we sell it to 15 restaurants that are not far than 1,000 meters from here.
The restaurants can serve their vegetables and herbs from the ground straight to the plate. Doesn't get any fresher than that.
Tel Aviv is such a compact city with so many people living here, so it's a very creative idea that you're using every inch of the city.
Exactly.
But Mati doesn't grow these plants the traditional soil-based way, but rather he uses hydroponic methods for multiple reasons beneficial to the environment.
We don't spray any chemicals. We use only organic methods to protect against pests.
So do you want to spread this and spread the word to people that live in these cities?
Exactly, not just here in Israel, but around the world. But definitely now we are focusing on Israel, and we are calling to different cities to come and collaborate with us in a way that we can spread the good idea that help the communities and help the cities.
In a small enchanted garden in northern Israel, you'll find many types of Israeli-grown botanicals that release bursts of alluring fragrances. The natural oils from the botanicals are used in Lavito's skincare products. Lavito is Israel's leading brand in natural and organic cosmetics that is exported all around the world.
The fragrant herbs throughout the garden stimulate our most powerful sense, our sense of smell.
So we are now in the midst of a beautiful botanical garden. Why don't you tell us, Ido, a little bit about what we are surrounded by?
So we have here at least 60 different type of species. It depends on the season, right? So we are now in the spring, as you can see. Everything is blooming and beautiful, and the sun is out, so it's great. So those 60 different type of species it's the plants that we actually work with. So we give lectures about the plants and how you can actually distill the oil out of those plants and what you can actually do with them for your own purposes and family and loved ones, and actually how you can produce skincare from those plants as well.
So why don't you give us an example so I could understand it a little bit better?
Okay, good. So let's take like a basic and a very simple plant like the rosemary. Okay. You know, we can grow that almost anywhere. It's really strong plant, and we really appreciate the smell that comes from the rosemary. You know, most of the people know that rosemary is good as a spice. Right. Rosemary oil is distilled from the leaves, right? And its highest concentration of the essential oil is usually when it's blooming. So the rosemary oil, you can use it for muscle pain or for joint pain.
Ido has surrounded himself by nature all his life. He started with baby care products and quickly moved to skincare, body care, and beauty products over a decade ago.
Of course, this visitor center that actually is a vision of educational purposes, you know, a vision of how to teach people about the aromatherapy, about essential oils, how they can actually use it in their home.
Thanks so much for joining us for this episode of Cruising Israel. We loved having you with us.
And don't forget to catch us next time as we cruise the country and show you the best Israel has to offer.
Bye.
Just a 20-minute drive from Kfar Blum, we headed to the Banyas Nature Reserve. This ancient site was developed around a spring that was once associated with the Greek god Pan. It is located at the foot of Mount Hermon, north of the Golan Heights.
We're here with Ophel from the Banyas Nature Reserve. I am stunned, actually. This is the most gorgeous thing that I've ever seen here in Israel. I didn't know that these types of caves and waterfalls even exist here. So tell us a little bit about the Banyas Nature Reserve.
To me, what is so special about this place is that there's many things to see around here.
Yeah.
You have archaeology, old city Banyas, the temples, which we're probably going to see later, nature reserve. We have a beautiful wildlife here. Most people don't see it, but we do. We have our own cameras and we go out at night.
Yeah.
And there's just a very good vibe around here. There's two main archaeology, I'd say, centers here.
Okay.
The area of the temples, mainly Greek, and there's the center of the old city Banyas. And then you have the nature, the running water all over the year. You can see how people use the water, people that live here.
Right.
Flour mills, they used to produce electricity here.
Wow.
Using the power of the water. And obviously, to me, the most beautiful part is the suspended trail and the beautiful waterfall, which is not the tallest in Israel, but the waterfall that runs the most amount of water in all of Israel.
All right, that's pretty impressive. I am so excited to get started, so why don't we go?
Yep, let's go.
Let's do it.
Over to a very large complex that shows the remains of the temple and courtyards that were dedicated to the worship of Pan, which dated back to the beginning of the Common Era. The time most famous here is actually the Roman one, considering it was the most prosperous.
You were saying that most of your visitors are actually pilgrims?
I wouldn't say most, but about half.
Wow,
About
Christian
half,
pilgrims?
Yeah. Christian pilgrims. In the New Testimony, there's a story about Jesus coming here with his followers, and he asked them, what does people say about me?
Right.
Okay, and now I cannot quote the exact word. But
right.
The main story is they say you're this, you're that, and then one of them says, okay, you're the Messiah.
Oh.
And then the whole story get on, and that's the first time that Jesus is mentioned in the Son of God, as the Messiah. And we're gonna see the sand dreidel in a minute, and you can see the verses literally being printed into the sand.
Amazing.
That's a very nice thing, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
You have the exact verses from the New Testimony printed in backwards in different languages.
Yeah.
And while you spin it, it's being imprinted into the sand.
Wow,
It's
amazing.
a very beautiful thing. Everybody stops here.
Yeah? All right, let's do it.
We actually just fixed it after like 6 months. It was broken. You want to find the English one?
Yeah. You are Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus answered him, I tell you, you are Peter, and on this rock I build you my church, and the power of death shall not prevail against it. All right.
Just happened that we have a nice archaeology site. They don't come for the archaeology, that's a bonus, right? Most important to see where Jesus was. Yes. Excuse me. Thank you. All of this area is a temples area dated to the Greek time. Actually, the people have been around the Banyas, at least when you can see documented papers, from the time of the Hellenized. But the biggest, most impressive period of time in which people lived here is the Roman. They built all these temples, and they built a very, very big, beautiful city. And this is the area which has like 5, 6 big temples. The main theme would be Pan, which was the god of shepherds, god of forest. You feel like you're 2,000 years back in time.
This site was originally named Panias after the Greek god Pan, but since there's no P sound in Arabic, the village that grew up around the spring came to be called Banyas.
I feel like such a tourist.
Oh, you just use the milk.
Oh, okay. So if you burn somewhere, and when it's become like dark,
you can touch it a little bit, yeah.
It's gonna go away.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's maybe not gonna go away, but it's gonna help.
Okay. It's heal or take away the color? The color.
No, it's gonna heal.
What is this pump that is sitting so perfectly situated next to the water?
Okay, so other than this being a sacred place for Christians because of the New Testimony story about Jesus, the Banyas is also one of the 3 streams, along with the Snir and the Dan, which form the Jordan River, which is also kind of sacred. And so a lot of pilgrims, and they come and they want to take some holy water with them. And then people used to go inside and fall down and injure themselves. So we put this pump, takes water from the stream in here, and they can fill the bottles and take them home as a souvenir.
Amazing,
Yeah.
that's great. So you were saying that Banyas, Snir, and Dan
that's
are
the
the
3
2 streams?
3 streams that form the river.
The Jordan
the Jordan River. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go check out the waterfall.
Yeah, let's do that.
We just got to the waterfall entrance, right?
Yeah.
And you were saying that this is the 3rd most popular tourist destination in all of Israel after Caesarea and Masada,
Exactly.
with around 700,000 people, you would say?
Yeah, that's what we're heading this year. Like I said before, about half of this is tourists and the other half Israelis. Almost every school in Israel come here. And you got families, you got the groups. Yeah, so that's about it.
Looking for that London experience without the travel costs and hassle? Well, Lager and Ale is definitely the spot for you. This English bar offers a wide range of beers with London prices while also providing delicious street food with a European atmosphere. So, what are you waiting for? Let's go grab a cold beer.
The Lager and Ale is a London-inspired bar chain. You can see it through the beers. through the self-serve, through the food, through the atmosphere here. And hopefully it will grow and everyone will get to enjoy our prices and our service and basically the whole thing we have here. We do believe in value for money. Most of the beers are around 20 shekels, so it's really nice, or like 4 pounds. The type of food we serve is basically street food, sandwiches, good snacks with your beer that go along with your beer. We have beers from Israel, we have beers from Belgium, from England, from Germany. I think it's a mix of all. Each country has its own specific type of beers, so we do make sure to bring everything we can to make sure we have all types of beers people are looking for. Most of the bars are not professional enough about the beer. They don't take it as seriously as we do. We respect our beers, we respect our liquor, and I think that's what makes the whole package, both the price and the service and the importance of the drinks we make. We do believe that each beer has its own glass, so we do make sure each beer and each tap has its own typical and the most right glass to it. The room temperature, the way we stir our beer, if it's not beer, there's mixers. We do make sure each person finds whatever he wants to drink, whatever he likes. The industry is growing. I think in the past few years, people do feel like it's more normal to drink beer during the day. People trying new stuff. You can see that in Israel, more and more types of breweries from all around the world do start bringing their own beers, and it's growing, and it's great because it's the cheapest and the healthiest type of alcohol we can serve. Our location is around a lot of offices. There's a lot of high-tech offices here. So it's a mix of both the younger people and older people that come to the breaks during the breaks to drink beer. And during the evening, especially during the weekends, there's more younger crowd, soldiers, younger people that live here. So it's pretty nice. It's very mixed up, so it's very interesting to see. It's unique because you can find whatever you want, and there's a bar for each one of us. You can see it everywhere. There's so many types of bars, different concepts. You can find anything you're looking for, and I think this is like the best thing about our city.
ILTV News, your source for Israel in English. Reporting from the ground where it happens, as it happens. An authentic, trusted voice in daily Israel news. Airing on 11 international TV channels and now launching a 24/7 Israeli news channel. Reaching millions every month across all social platforms. Independent, real, powered by truth. We don't just report, we connect. Thanks to a worldwide community that stands for truth. This is ILTV, your source for Israel in English. To ILTV on the hour. We're live from Israel, bringing you the biggest headlines of the last hour. I'm Devo Klein, and here is your roundup of the latest updates that are coming out of the region. Overnight, Israel received the body of another slain hostage. The body has been taken to the Abu Kabir National Center for Forensic Medicine for identification. The IDF has now announced the identity of the slain hostage. He is Joshua Lolitu Molel, a Tanzanian citizen aged just 21 years old when he was kidnapped. IDF representatives informed the family of Joshua that his body has been returned for burial and sent their condolences to the family.
Joshua was an agronomy student who arrived in Israel for agricultural training at the Ibim Agricultural Campus as part of his studies. According to the information and intelligence available to the IDF, he was murdered by the Hamas terrorist group on October 7, 2023, and his body was abducted to the Gaza Strip. Joshua was 21 years old at the time of his death. He was kidnapped from the cowshed at Kibbutz Nachal Oz, where he worked, and his death was officially determined on December 13, 2023. He leaves behind his parents, 3 sisters, and a brother. And the IDF also addressed rumors that the body of Hadar Goldin, an Israeli soldier whose body had been held by Hamas in Gaza for over a decade, is being guarded by Hamas terrorists in a tunnel in Rafah. The IDF said, quote, "These claims are false claims that cause harm to the family." They added, quote, "The IDF urges the public to rely solely on announcements from official sources and to refrain from spreading unverified rumors which harm the families of the hostages and the public." They also confirmed that efforts for the return of the deceased hostages are ongoing at all times. And as the heartache continues for the families still waiting for the return of the bodies of their loved ones, even the living hostages who were returned from Hamas captivity are in great pain and now sharing harrowing details from captivity. One such hostage is Rom Braslavsky. Rom was just 21 when he was abducted from the Nova Music Festival on October 7th. Rom, unlike many of the other hostages taken on that day, was held by Palestinian Islamic Jihad, a rival faction to Hamas in the enclave. With much starker ideologies and harsher methods, when the very first released images of Rom in captivity, it was clear to most that the young Israeli had endured unfathomable torture. Today, we have his testimony, and it's just as dark as you would imagine. Take a listen to a clip taken from the interview.
הפשיטו אותי עם כל הבגדים, תחתונים, הכל. קשרו אותי כשאני לא לובש כלום, כאילו, ואני קרוע מת בלי אוכל. אני מתפלל כאילו לאלוהים, תוציא אותי מזה כבר. אתה אומר כאילו, כבר נתפע.
איך אתה קורא למה שעשו לך? תקיפה מינית?
חד משמעית. כן.
And I'll translate for you. In the interview, Rom said, "They stripped me of all my clothes, underwear, everything. They tied me up while I was completely naked. I was torn apart dying with no food." Rom added that it was sexual violence, saying the primary purpose was to humiliate Rom and crush his dignity. Rom said that that's exactly what they did. When asked if there were other incidents, Braslavsky said there were too many to count. Beyond the sexual violence, Rom explained how the PIJ tried converting him to Islam many times, but Rom insisted on preserving his Jewish identity. Today, Rom is home and recovering slowly, but his testimony broke the spirit of so many Israelis who were praying for his safety. Knowing he endured this torture for over 700 days is simply heart-shattering. And Rom is not the only former hostage speaking up about sexual violence, horrific sexual assault conducted by Islamic fanatic terrorist ideology. Now, Elizabeth Surkov, an Israeli-Russian academic who was kidnapped by Islamic regime terrorists, have actually been torturing her for 2.5 years. She revealed this in an interview with the New York Times, where she described her sexual violence. And that is a wrap for this edition of ILTV on the Hour. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Devil Klein, and I hope to see you again very soon.
Hey guys, On Malou here. We've covered the basic of Krav Maga in depth and some of the most common scenarios you can have on the street. This time, we decided to explore and show you some more advanced techniques of Krav Maga. We're moving on to some gun threats scenarios. We're gonna call Yogev to join. And this time, Yogev, you have a gun ready.
Yeah.
Okay, last time was a knife ready, and this time, a gun. So, we're gonna talk about a scenario when the person is actually getting close to the person and threatening him because he does not want the people around there to see. So he's maybe pulling the gun from the pocket and then come with me, come with me. So that's basically, we call it a close gun threat to the side. Right, it can be in the center, but most likely it's gonna be a little bit on the side because the hand comes from here. Okay, you're good. You're gonna come from here and threat exactly the same way I showed, and you're close now, right? So I cannot perform the classic defense, which I have the space, which I go to the side, to his back side, because he's close to me now. And if I'm gonna go to the side, I'm gonna get stuck to his body, if he's even closer, his hand, and then the barrel, of course, is pointing me. Okay, so let's do this. Defend once quick, and then we'll break it down. Leave me alone. This is one version of the gun threat defense. Pay attention to what I did. Move my hand, redirect the gun, knee, headbutt, disarm. Okay? This is a classic defense that I myself learned, practice, taught to my own student, and definitely a defense that can work. But on the other hand, as we always say, Krav Maga always evolve. What I teach right now in my school is I'm showing my own students another technique. Now, I want to show you guys and participate with you the second technique, and you guys will decide which technique you think is better. So once again, I'm going to show the basic one and explain what happens. You're closer, you most likely grabbing me, your body is close, and from here, as we said, I cannot redirect to this side, so I'm going to have to redirect to the other side. So I have one motion, which I grab the hand, the other motion, which I grab the gun itself. Here I have a strong grip, and I have a body defense. Once again, this is what I do. A little slower. Redirection, one hand, the other hand grabs, thumb is up, and the body is also moving. Here I'm bending my knees to be in a strong position, and here I'm starting with the knee, headbutt, and rotation with the body, boom, right? And of course the barrel is always pointing the other side, trying to even point the ground. After I leverage, I pull, and I'm taking control, loading the gun, etc. Now we're going to show you the second technique that personally me and what I teach in my school, and what we've feel this defense will work even better. Okay, this defense looks like this. Please leave me alone. Don't want to fight. Whoop, push. Once again, you can try to shoot the moment I move. What do you want? You can get even closer. Please, want my money, take my wallet. Whoop, push. Okay, now let's show you guys the difference between the first technique to the second one. First technique, pay attention, I had two moves of redirection. 1, 2, and of course body that comes together. 1, 2. Now, pay attention to what I'm going to do now. Get a little closer. I'm going to lift my hands and go in one move down. Lift my hands a little bit, get a little closer, grab me, and whoop, down. Okay? Now, maybe you guys recognize what is this technique similar to? Yogev, I know you always have a gun ready, but also a knife, of course. So if you put a knife on my stomach, this is exactly the same redirection, and then from then we continue, so pay attention. Lift those hands, down, body goes backward, lock those elbows. Now, the gun. All right, you're close to me. You don't want the other people to maybe see you have a gun. You maybe want to kidnap me towards somewhere. And right now I'm doing the same defend. Okay? Now we're actually gonna check. We're gonna do the first technique and right away the second technique. Only the redirection, which is the most important part of the defend. Okay, so please load the gun. Okay, I'm gonna do the first one, which can also work, right? Get closer. If I have the space, I'm gonna go to this side. Remember always, that's why I'm always telling you, get closer, because this technique is going to be done when I cannot redirect the gun to the other side. Let's see which technique is quicker and better. Please leave me alone. I don't want to fight. Whoop. Okay, so yeah, this technique worked. Once again, redirecting the gun. The other technique, the moment I move, you can shoot. Leave me alone. Whoop. Okay, so I personally felt that here you were shooting further away, and when I did this move, you were shooting a little closer, even though both techniques worked. The reason is that the first technique has two motions, 1, 2, which you always prefer to do one motion at once. Okay, when you go 1 and then 2, you still have a chance maybe to miss something, not going 100% according to the plan. But when you're going hands up and simply down, okay, it's one motion. You see that the grip is easier. Okay, the grip is still strong. If he's pulling the knife, I'm still able to be anchored to the hand of the gun. And then I'm doing the same disarm with rotation and pulling, taking control. Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you. Hey guys, Malu here. We've covered the basic of Krav Maga in depth and some of the most common scenarios you can have on the street. This time, we decided to explore and show you some more advanced techniques of Krav Maga. Okay, let's take a look at one of the worst situations you can find yourself at. Real disadvantage that you can be at. We're gonna call you Yogev. And right now, I'm gonna put myself in such a disadvantage when I'm on the ground, but I'm facing the ground and you're on top of me. Okay, so when people are looking at this scenario, they're telling me, how are you going to perform a defense against such a disadvantage? So right, you're on the ground, you're definitely on a disadvantage. He might be punching you from here or simply pushing your head towards the ground, sand, on the road, anything like that, maybe choking, anything that you're gonna pick to do when you're on top of me. Okay, we're gonna start by doing it fast and then break it down. So as you guys can see, surprisingly enough, I was able to lift you up and flip you over. You probably felt how quick was this defense. And this actually very effective one, which I always try to do it with maybe a woman, which is maybe smaller and lighter against a big guy. And if she's doing the right technique, it does actually work. So this technique is really surprising. Let's take a look at it one more time. With my face facing the ground. And you might be punching me or maybe pushing my head right down. So from here, pay attention. I bring my hands closer to my head and I start pushing from the forearms. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my hips power. So I'm gonna lift my hips up and bring my knees towards my chest. So once again, you can push my head down. Okay. I personally don't feel any difficulty to flip you over. And the reason is because the hips motion, right? The hips area is surrounded with the biggest and the strongest muscles in the human body. And when I bring my knees to my chest, easy flip you over. I've tried it with people who weighs much more than Yogev, 100, 120 kilos. And it always surprising me how easy this defense can be done. We even did once an experiment. It's 2 persons on top of you, and it worked as well. The reason again, this area and this motion. So I want you guys to look at the motion without Yogev on top of me. So you're basically here, and you're bringing those forearms close to your body, to your head, as close as you can. You start pushing, and you disconnect a little bit your stomach, and now look what I do. Okay, right after, I'm gonna pick a side. I like going towards my right because I'm righty. You're doing one, and right away pushing and bringing those knees towards your chest, hips as up as possible, and an explosive motion. And right after, letting go towards one of the directions, standing up and attacking. Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you. Hey guys, on Malu here. We've covered the basic of Krav Maga in depth and some of the most common scenarios you can have on the street. This time, we decided to explore and show you some more advanced techniques of Krav Maga. We're continuing with the Krav Maga advanced techniques. We're gonna call Yogev. Yogev, always a knife ready, of course. We're gonna be covering today some knife stabs, which the attacker, I call it, goes crazy on you. 1, 2, right? And you're having pretty much a hard time to identify what kind of a stab is it, right? Is it a stab that comes from up? Is it a slash? Is it maybe a lower stab, an upper stab? The attacker is going crazy with all kinds of, we call it slashes. And sometimes you might be able to react at first time and take control. But right now, we want to address what happens if you simply move back and then he's going crazy on you, right? And that becomes a little harder to react. But as we say in Krav Maga, possible. If you have to save your life, you do whatever it can. And once again, no one promises you that you're not gonna get cut, you're not gonna get stabbed, but you wanna get out of this scenario alive. So let's do it once, quick. I want you to go crazy on me. Whatever you want, you can come from up, down. I'm gonna have to identify when to dive in. Let's start. Once again, he goes crazy on me. I'm simply moving back, right? But pay attention, right now, he's still stabbing what? The air. If he's gonna move back, and I'm only gonna do this, the reason I'm doing it is because I don't want him the chance and the opportunity to grab my knife. Maybe he tried grabbing my hand before, and then I started, maybe he tried to defend, and then I started doing this kind of moves. I'm understanding that he might have something in mind. We're simply going crazy on the guy. But only these kind of attacks are, of course, not enough, because if you're gonna simply move back, come here, you go. If you're always gonna go back, right? It's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna have to initiate once and go in a little more than those slashes. So you have to or wait for this moment that I go in and perform the defense. Once again, this is not an easy technique to do, and it does require a lot of improvisation. So moving back, you can of course also use legs, push kick if he's close to you, The legs are longer, stronger if you have those strong kicks. If you're confident about your push kicks, definitely use it. You gain time, you might be able to run away, but there is a moment if you're in a closed room, if you cannot run away, you're gonna have to dive in, as I just did. Once again, moving back, using those legs. Once again, whoa, whoa. Okay, so right now I recognized that he was slashing me from down, and I did the same techniques we teach from a lower stab, right? If you're gonna stab me low, doing the same techniques, one hand redirect, blocks and redirection, the other hand defending and wrap. What's important is when you're deciding, you're diving in, you're deciding you want to take control, you do it 100%. No way you're gonna perform the defense while moving backward because you're not gonna be able to grab the knife. So most important concept, whenever you feel it's the right timing, dive in. Even if it's not the 100% correct defense, pay attention what happens. I dived in, he was planning to stab here, but I am in. So in conclusion, it's not an easy scenario. You're gonna have to improvise, you're gonna have to move back, you're gonna have to use your legs. You're gonna have to dive in the moment you understand what kind of a stab is it. When you see him really reaching up to you, you're gonna dive in, wrap, control, attack, and then later on, grab the knife and take control of the situation. Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you. Hey guys, on Malu here. We've covered the basic of Krav Maga in depth and some of the most common scenarios you can have on the street. This time, we decided to explore and show you some more advanced techniques of Krav Maga. Let's continue to our next advanced Krav Maga move. We're gonna call you Gav, and this time you Gav, I want you to be in this side, and you're simply going to give me a round kick. Right, the round kick can be towards the muscle, it can be towards the ribs. Very common kick on the street, a person simply, boom, going towards the muscle, towards the rib. And we're going to do it first fast, then break it down, okay? So let's step back. We're starting, maybe we're in a fight, boom. Whoop, whoop. Once again, what happened here? Your Gav is giving me a round kick. I defend. From here, I'm grabbing. Now, important to mention that the normal reaction of a person is not to dive in and to put the person on the ground, right? The normal reaction of a person is maybe to defend and move away. Another option is actually using your legs as what we call block kicks. When the kick is going low, it's impossible to really go and defend with your hands. So you're gonna have to use those block kicks. But if the kick is going a little higher, whoa, you're able sometimes to grab, even without a drastic dive in. If you do see the kick, dive in. Okay, from here, whoop, whoop. I definitely have an easier time to put you down. So once again, he is kicking you. If you can dive in, the best. If you simply did the defense with the leg, but you were able to grab it somehow, great. You can simply lift the leg and he's gonna fall. We decided to show you another version, which is maybe flexible. Maybe he's holding on to you and you're kind of a fight. So now I'm gonna step in and sweep your Gav. Whoop, whoop. And now I'm at a great disadvantage. I can punch, I can give hammer fist, move on to his leg, to his head, kick. And of course, you're in full control of the situation. Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you. Hey guys, Malul here, and today we're going to do a Krav Maga experiment checking if our gun defenses really work. Because today our attacker is going to shoot an actual projectile. Another challenging gun threat now is going to be the one from the back when the gun is up. I'm going to perform it one squeak, like in a real scenario. Yogev is the gun loaded with a pellet. Once again, as we always say, in the moment you see me, you simply pull the trigger, so this demonstration will be as realistic as possible. Okay? Please, give me a go. Are you ready? Once again, haven't got shot. Those techniques, while you're being trained, works. And of course, as we mentioned, you do have to practice it step by step with a certified instructor. What happened here? Gun is around the back of the neck area. Pay attention. It's a different scenario, different technique. When the gun is down, I'm going to turn and redirect with the hand and pay attention from where I grab. So it's not from here anymore. Now the gun is up. All right, if I'm gonna go here, I am going to redirect the gun, but he has freedom. That's why I feel the gun. I can even look, and when I do this, I'm able to grab the gun. You have try to aim the gun towards me now. Impossible. So you feel the gun. Of course, you look, and of course, this is something important to say. Even though it's obvious, the moment you feel something, better you turn to the person. Now you understand you're in a problem. You will make the decision, and if you do the decision to react, you have a gun threat. From the front, we're talking about a scenario that you turn towards him, and he's telling you, "Oh, go back, come with me." He's maybe pushing you, and now you gotta perform it. Pay attention when I turn towards him. I don't stay in the spot, because if he pulls the gun, I'm in a problem. So when I turn, I go in, and I already have an elbow inside, grabbing with some knees, hammers, whatever. Knee to the face. Very strong strikes. I have a strong grip and control on the gun. Now, how to disarm the gun? There are all kinds of techniques when people do all kinds of stuff like this. I don't recommend to even think about it. You're in full control here, and if you're simply going to strike as strong as possible, the gun will be on the floor. You took control. He's not able to shoot you even if he wants, and you're in full control striking him. In the end of the day, when you're gonna get a punch, your instinctive motion is to open those hands, and we've seen that in all kinds of experiments. When a person gets struck, he makes the object, the knife, the gun, naturally fall. Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you. Hey guys, Malul here. We've covered the basic of Krav Maga in depth and some of the most common scenarios you can have on the street. This time, we decided to explore and show you some more advanced techniques of Krav Maga. We covered knife stabs on the ground when he's on your side and on top of you. Now we're gonna move right into what happens if he's actually threatening you. So we're gonna call Yogev to join us, and we're continuing with the same concept, advanced Krav Maga techniques. And now, once again, I reached the ground. Maybe you started actually with a knife threat on the top here, and you've put me on the ground, and you're coming all the way on top of me. Okay, so here, once again, you're on the mount and threatening me now. Pay attention, it's not a stab, right? A stab, I'm gonna have to do something else, as we learned last time. Or if you're gonna go from here, I'm gonna have to also do something else. But right now, you're basically threatening me. Okay, so we understand that threat, the person wants something out of you. So of course, if you can make him calm down and give him whatever he wants, that's gonna be the best thing. But if you feel like you're in immediate danger, you might react. So once we'll do it fast and then we'll break it down. No, please. So you get, whenever I move, you can simply cut, or you can pull the hand, drive the stab, okay? Simply react like an attacker. What do you want? Want my money? Please, leave me alone. So he's threatening me. Might be that he's on the top, and most likely he's gonna be a little closer to you, okay? But you can always bring those hands a little bit closer to the danger, even if he's holding your shirt. Okay, now pay attention. I'm going to redirect the hand, and I'm gonna have to grab it. Redirecting with two hands is definitely not gonna be enough, because he wants the knife back, and he can pull the knife here, and then I'm in a serious problem. If I'm going to try to redirect the knife, I have to take control of it. One hand is not enough, as we see a lot of people doing this kind of a move. What I would recommend is the same exact technique like we teach in knife threat when you're standing up. So redirection and a grab. How does it look like fast? Please leave me alone. Whoop. Right now you can try to pull the knife. Try to pull the knife. So of course I'm in control here. He's pulling my whole body because I created a lock. Okay, from here, you work with those legs and you're going to use the hips. Now pay attention. From here, you don't have any hands. You don't want to leave the knife and try to attack. You want to stay there. That's why you're going to have to use your headbutts. Boom. If you know how to headbutt, that could be a great tool. Do not underestimate headbutts. So from here, headbutts. And I can use, pay attention, the elbow to push on the chest. I guess you feel that, okay? I can maybe use the elbow to hit also the head, but I'm not leaving the knife. I don't care what's happening, I'm not leaving the knife. That's the most important part. I don't care if he's gonna punch me with the other hand, right? I care more about the knife. So if he's punching me, I'm gonna duck, and most likely he's gonna injure his knuckles more than hurt me. So from here, controlling, using those headbutts. More than that, he wants the knife, so he's pulling, boom. He's pulling, boom. You're using those headbutts, you're using the elbow pressure on the sternum bone. Hurts a lot till once again, you feel secure enough when the knife is falling, or you feel the confidence to stand up. And of course, take control. If you have to stand up and still kick him, you can do that as well. Take control of the situation. Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you. Hey guys, Malul here, and today we're going to do a Krav Maga experiment checking if our gun defenses really work. Because today, our attacker is going to shoot an actual projectile. Our next gun threat is a gun threat to the side when the person is actually close to you. So you have to get closer, even closer. There you go. The reason is a different defense and different technique than the normal one, because you simply cannot redirect the gun towards this direction because you have a person there. Okay, if I'm gonna do this right now, okay, you can even get closer. There you go. Right now, I am not able to redirect the gun. It's still pointing me. That's why I'm gonna have to redirect the gun to the other side. Let's do it once quick and break it down. Yogev, do you have the gun loaded?
Yeah.
We have ceramic pellets inside, as you guys understand. And what I'm going to ask you once again is not to give me discounts, so we see if this defense actually works, so it will be realistic as possible. Leave me alone. So maybe you guys can hear the pellets moving around the room, hitting those walls. Haven't got shot yet. Those techniques works. Of course, they need to be trained with certified instructors and get those all motions and muscle memories. I'm only doing it slow. One after the other, till you get this motion to be quick. That needs to be trained. Repeat it till your body already does it in a kind of a natural way without too much of thinking, of course. So we are breaking it down. The gun is close on the side, now on my left side, and the person is close to me. Okay, he's holding my shirt, maybe he wants to kidnap me or something like this. Step one, once again, is always using those hands to get a little closer, but here I don't lift the hands up because I'm gonna need them from down, but only lifting those palms up, only a little bit. Step number two is gonna be the right hand pushing. Right after, I have the left that is joining with the thumb up. Pay attention to my body defense as well, as it's all being done at once. Hand, the other hand is joining, and body. Here I'm in a strong control. You can try to pull, boom, but I'm gonna be close to you and I can head. A head, a knee, and later on, of course, this arm. Let's show you guys once again. So after I'm in this position, I go with the headbutt, and I can go with the knee. And this arm here is with the whole body. It's not only the arms we're working, I'm kind of rotating and bringing my shoulder towards Yogev's shoulder. Now the gun is pointing Yogev, my attacker. And I'm disarming, of course, taking control. You can use your legs. If you're close, you can use your gun as a co-weapon. But basically taking control of the scenario, loading the gun, of course, telling him to go on his knees, on his stomach, taking control. Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you. Hey guys, Malul here, and today we're going to do a Krav Maga experiment checking if our gun defenses really work. Because today, our attacker is going to shoot an actual projectile. Now we'll perform a very challenging gun threat defense. It's going to be a one from the back when you're headlocking me. Okay, so gun is loaded, roll. Take my one. Okay, so that was the first redirection. Let's show you how do you continue from here. Are you ready? Yeah. Please, my friend, leave me alone. So once again, what happened here? I have a headlock and a gun. He is not really meaning usually to choke me off because he's focused on the gun, and that's the real power of the scenario. From here, of course, lifting those hands, trying to come down, but not too obvious, not too close to the gun. But you can bring your hands closer to the danger. Pay attention what I do. Slowly, right now, so you guys understand, is I bring the right hand and I redirect. The fingers are being twisted and I redirect. It's a very quick motion. Do you have a bullet, a pellet inside the gun? Yeah. Okay, so once again, you can shoot the moment you see me moving. You see this movement is really quick. And right after, pay attention, I bring this left hand and grabbing the back of the gun, using a hip strike and rotation. Right after, I can elbow. I like to use the barrel itself to strike. Of course, he's gonna be far away and then I can kick and load, take control of the situation. So once again, step number 1, lift your hands. Step number 2, quick redirection with the hand closer to the gun. And right after, grabbing the other hand one more time. Whoop. Rotation, pay attention what I do. Left hand just grabbing the back of the gun, and the right creating rotation with a hip strike. This way, there's no chance to keep holding the gun. I can go elbow or, as we said, barrel to the face, kick to get the distance. Loading the gun, very important part, and taking control of the situation. Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you. Hey guys, on Malou here. We've covered the basic of Krav Maga in depth and some of the most common scenarios you can have on the street. This time, we decided to explore and show you some more advanced techniques of Krav Maga. We're continuing with the advanced Krav Maga techniques. We're gonna call Yogev to join us. And just like we did on the last episode, we're gonna continue about ground, what happens if you reach the ground and actually the attacker has a knife. Okay, so as I mentioned, it might be a little less common scenarios than someone headlocking you or someone choking you, punching you. But as we say in self-defense, prepare yourself for everything. So let's go to the ground. I reached the ground somehow. Maybe he punched me, maybe he already stabbed me, and now he's with the knife, but he's getting on top of me in a mount, okay? That means that I'm here in a serious disadvantage. Okay, so first, let's see how this defense looks like, and then we'll go break it down. All right. So once again, he's on top of me and stabbing me. Of course, I can try to defend and attack, but this is not what's going to stop him. What we recommend is trying to kind of dive in. So you're gonna use your abs muscle, right, to grab the knife. You might get a cut, absolutely. No one promises you that with a knife you're not gonna get cut, but you are gonna be able to save your life and not gonna get those severe stabs towards your chest. And from here, I'm in control of the hand. He's gonna maybe try to pull it, but it's not gonna help. Try to pull, he'll get, right, of course I'm in full control. Now I can use those legs and those hips to basically, boom, twist and take control of the situation. Elbows, hammers, everything needed till he is not with us, and I'm gonna be able to take maybe control of the knife that just fell. Stand up, of course. Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you. Hey guys, Orn Malou here. We're gonna go and cover all those 4 scenarios we had on the show. The first scenario was a classic street fight, when a guy is attacking another guy with those hooks towards the face. We showed you that when you have the indicator for a fight, or the indicator for the punch, you should always dive in order to neutralize the attack right away. We continued and explained to you what happened if you were not able to see the indicator or to react on time, or you're simply scared of moving backwards. You could use your hands in order to defend, use your legs in order to attack, because you need those hands for defense. And if you're already being punched and those hands are not effective enough, you should duck your chin to protect your sensitive areas, and again, dive in with your elbows towards his weak spots. The most unexpected thing to do to an attacker is to dive into his own attack. Our second scenario, we continue with this exact same video. We showed you another part, the second part, when the guy is getting to the ground. When you do not react quick enough in a street fight, you're gonna get to the ground. And we can see that the guy is on top of him, punching him over and over again. We have his friend who's not able to help too much. And we talked about first technique, what happened if he's on top of you, how to use your hips to your advantage, get him close to you and flip him over. And the second, we talked about a concept, if you want to help a friend who's being attacked in this exact position, how to use leverage or use your hands to put it on his weak spots on the face from the back, leverage on the neck, and simply neutralize the guys in a moment. Very effective technique to help a loved one. The third scenario we had was when a guy is running towards another guy with a flying kick. Happened to be that we understood the story is that the guy just got robbed and he's running towards the robber to ask his money back. So we showed you actually how to perform a flying kick. When you're running towards an opponent, towards a target, you don't want to stop the momentum. You want to keep running and learn how to throw a strike or a kick in our scenario to your advantage. We showed you what happened if you're being attacked and someone running towards you and throwing his own flying kick. We showed you an outside defense with your body defense as well. Our fourth and last scenario was against a gun threat. When we see a robber trying to rob someone, the defender unfortunately is jumping on the gun without too much of thinking. What we don't want to do. And you can see that our attacker does not have the intention to kill him because he could. Our defender, when he tries to jump on the gun, is not doing it successfully enough. And you can see that there is a fight that's being developed. We did show you a technique, what happened if you do feel in the life immediate danger. And if you're in this exact kind of gun threat, we explained that it's really not simple to do, but sometimes when you do feel in danger, you should try to fight back for your own life. Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you. When you're being threatened with a gun, you should only fight back if you don't have a choice. Let's take a look at our scenario. We have a gun threat. So here we can see when a guy is simply walking with the hands in his pocket, suddenly someone from the back surprising him with a gun. You can see that he's threatening him, but he probably wants just to rob him. Here we have our defender, courage enough to actually jump on the gun, and lucky enough not to be shot because our attacker is not really using the gun even though he can. So we're gonna talk about this scenario. So let's see what happened when you're being caught in this kind of gun threat and you do feel a risk of your life, you're feeling you're gonna be kidnapped, something that you take a decision, you have to act. Okay, first what we have to make sure, as we said, is that you are able to redirect the gun. Second, we have this hand who is creating troubles. So you have to take two of those components at the same time. So pay attention to what I do. One more time. Okay. Really not an easy gun threat scenario, as we said. The distance, the hand. Okay, what I do is I send the parallel hand towards the barrel, redirect when the other hand is redirecting. Right away I have to go with the other hand towards the back of the gun. I can also grab the wrist, but sometimes the wrist is kind of close to the body, like we see in this scenario, which is hard to grab. Okay, so when I go 1, 2, one more time, this needs to be practiced as a muscle memory. So Leo, when you're trying to shoot, right, and make sure you distract the attacker. No, take my wallet, come on. Oh, and now, here, I was able to grab him on his wrist. Now from here, I'm gonna use leverage. If he's gonna pull the gun, it doesn't matter, I always go with him. Giving knees, giving headbutt, because I'm on the front side. I have to be careful from this hand who might be punching, but he's actually concentrated more on the gun than punching me. Headbutt, knees. Okay, do not attack too much because you want to disarm the guy. So pay attention, leverage always towards his backside. Whoop, one, and out. One more time. So he has his finger inside. I'm with one hand on the barrel, one hand on the wrist, or one hand on the back of the gun, does not matter. After those attacks, okay, I am rotating, so the rotation itself creates